Yo non papa sima aduanan entia pepe. Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Emamu nyina chi eba agudie mu nsema no pa bia ye de ebremo. The speaker edine de abaweye ewo enkran sanso na honorable akuoko enso edi kumasi de no aba eweye. Emra so efi sabre kopin se don krobebo moni entra na emfa agudie mu nsem so ento amoso. Ye pagye mu donko a breaking news of Jafo and omodo de bebre. Okay. Tony Montana transit the amano in some no air brain what anka live one cry. Kessben 92.9, DSTV channel 364, Mamosha Go TV the channel near 121, Sanso and a Facebook and a YouTube nano your live okwa unsa ebeka Kessben TV unsa ebeka live digital television multi TV decoder no nina no ye waso sanso and a DAB plus receiver no and so Kessben 93.3 yo and so live ba enche okoa sekumasi na was and crying now baby obia o de to Kessben 93.3 awsa ebeka the ekoso ewo eye afidie subia Tony atrasi yenkohwe do ababo no de ebre yamano nsem ansana kwa miki so be tragedy efie de nyina abre de bia se mo ye no mo de mo messages no eba 05515999933 05515999933 eho na mo messages no mo de fa ebre yen sesa no eho a eye WhatsApp line enti fa message no bra na yenkinkan emfa emamo ene enso sikache ekoso Kessben car sport sika and then so ye sika na ene ye de cost 3,000 cedis 30 million me pamcho uwini bia sika me de be ma eno no 30 million enti eno ane se odi ho ka gro no star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash fa oka ho na onso betimi aye wa twa ebia wonni fenete oka ebia ne eye oda mempa ba menya itwa na wudi itwa na wo ho akwakodim da bi ma ho ngodim da amanfo da bia obi wini na ode dance etudwa senka kra bi na oja itwa mpamcho wudi fa ho wram eye dan a una ebeba umrebeba star 256 star 2 hash o dial no select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na ehonso no bebusa number of tickets a pese auto da ba go bia de bewuram bia no 5 cities fa wuram na ebia otibe yi ene Montana de Tony atransi mamenko abranti ho na menhwe de waboabo no de breye Tony.
Godfather, good morning.
Good morning. Say yeah.
Nyame adom na nso e.
Nakopa adom bia kama pa.
And na me hwe me list ni ma na hu say okes eba intako.
Oh, okay.
And na intako no sha season 3.
Okay.
Na okes eba.
Wow.
Omo 23 other schools. Nti zone 3 no a sha say na be wi ochina.
Okay.
Na the next zone a sha say Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Na ye come Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday kopim say e be hu your reps for the super zone as intene. And intako no sha say.
Okay. Nti no dru emresem no ka 23 schools na ka ho no. So we na schools. I know Kessben kwa dem.
Listening now ha.
Nti no dru emresem na se mrenkoya. Me be hu omo sa zone mu. Okay. Na e sha se ne.
And sha se.
Okay. Me ba me hu buses bia headed towards Babayara Stadium.
Okay.
Nti mamenti o dey na dey brain ne.
Me da CP award winner.
Nemo kokobo na ebo omo. Omo ko no. Yenema na ho na ngasa no aye dada I style dada ndi esremo omo nkosese bi nka ho na wo say na emra na obedi omo nye careful pa tokwa nsusu otutu nse hunu a sabe ya amodi stadium no omo nya isa ga ni stadium no say no nyame ne kutekutem ni pa na hweso se ni pa na hwe stadium so a Katamale Stadium nenye sasa da aye no. Nye ni pa de hwe so da bi. Menye so. Nyame ne kuti.
Tamale pa ni.
Yere si po aye. nyame ne kutem na nyame nso no so ono ama meye so
ono nsi from
them nsi from meye kan esa anke jatukura totomo
ha dwini o
me nya sure say stadium na se nipa bi nsa da bi
tamale
no way sisi was
when no kodokoko bo mo so man ka first no
na me hwe seat no so bi etutu na efia ye tese eno an se sisi no maintenance no maintenance
we see a practice
stadium president Kufo esi ye boka esi ye even a president light
enko yikra
o de enko edu ha areho papa areho but obakan wa kan say
nyame ne eboafo
yenko
yɛrɛ nsɛm a ɛkɔ so ɔnkɔfoɔ ekuro so ntiɛma atiefoɔ ɛne ahwɛfoɔ akɔ aba yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛna afiri akasa yɛdiem yɛbɛyɛ diem a afcon no aba na wieyɛ na winners no ɛyɛ Cote d'Ivoire ɛno a ɛna trophy parade no ɛtumi ɛbaa so ɛkɔ Abidjan a ɔmo match the entire team ɛtum pasa krom ɛne fans no ɛgyemania nti Cote d'Ivoire Ivory Coast ɔmo national team no ɔmo ɛtena open top bars mu ɛne trophy parade no ɛkɔ so ɔmo ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo abrɛ na tournament no ɔmo ɛtumi agye ɛsɛ mo na so wei time a team no free the principal street of Abidjan na ɔmo bɛwura stadium hɔ ɛna ho sɛ players no ɛte open top bars mu a ɔmo ɛtwa stadium no ho enso ehye ho no players no Sebastian Hele on the ball match winner no ema Cote d'Ivoire eche Nigeria ehye mo by 2 goals to 1 ono ana eje ne samba ena players no de anigye na abro so crunch trophy ni enie ye omo de asansu ejira mu park ni so a Cote d'Ivoire players no eno ade omo ma Afcon na gie ne ya kono keke omo abre pa kaketo bi se ka tournament no ko omo free mom no se omo ko fie kra anie mo ko adaruma Ghana yenso ka ho bi mo wɔ form ne ma Cote d'Ivoire ɛfa ho a se Afcon no omo ɛna agye ɛsi omo na so wei ɛne mpra ɛtosmensa omo agye wei time a na omo ɛnam street ɛwɔ Abidjan ɛna wo hɛ ɛwɔ Kessben television so ntia no ade na Cote d'Ivoire krom ho na kyese ɛnyɛ easy krasa babia omo se Cote d'Ivoire team no ɛba winners they are yedi kind in 3-day holiday dada ene babia chi cause Cote d'Ivoire team no omo ayade ye papa eno aye ye winners Afcon Cote d'Ivoire na omo main trophy parade a obi apeso akɔhwɛ trophy na players no bomodian omo etimi agye ye yento aso ene 9th of the Champions League night round of 16 ene 2 games boss so and the UEFA Champions League afedie knockout phase no ene draw we first leg games are boss so ene numere 2 games are boss so FC Copenhagen Denmark omo any Real Madrid amone Man City and bebo and then the other game RB Leipzig any Real Madrid nebeshia we 2 games are and boss kick off time no 8 p.m. RB Leipzig versus Real Madrid FC Copenhagen any Man City na airport Carlo Ancelotti coach Los Blancos of Real Madrid no so Madrid there omo ya aware say Copenhagen bobo Kennedy and RB Leipzig omo ade dem player back ho so a Madrid team no ho super Vinicius Junior se Vinicius etimi ball game no said Saturday no 14 is na betri so against Girona she goal ma 2 assists no dia ene Madrid beche Germany Carlo Ancelotti enra o share media no okasa pa
he is complaining so far so good. We've reached this point in the season well, despite the many difficulties we've faced. As I've said, if Vinicius is able to play as he did against Girona, he's a player who will make the difference in a match. Something that stands out a lot in Vinicius is that with his quality and high intensity of play, the speed he possesses in his runs and dribbles, but especially the continuity of doing all this throughout the 90 minutes.
Blancos, Real Madrid ahead of an about 8 Real Madrid to RB Leipzig our Germany wine and Eddie Kunim also big game we be Tony Cruz saying secret and saying as you know the older the better or also a giant to say first no 10 years ago and I'll say I'm part no or live by standard on person the form ever drop 21 or her in the body a year pa or training wall or did it ne diet and a very important or no a person always a winning be pure person just in now so and on a igano a man motivation kasi pa say okay game one obetimi aya de enti 10 years ago performance or the mine 13 years in you know the same performance in the game or the mine because or no on be set in the level no so beti when the ball no so ye o training ye na obedina park no so a obese owini bibia nti ogifo ni all when Tony Cruz kakra or the etuja Marco Rose coach Emma IB Leipzig no sin enra RB Leipzig ahead of a game man Basso Rose coach Adama RB Leipzig say certainly enya afraid of Real Madrid Football Club hear any say Madrid be tougher match now so RB Leipzig I ready say and game no ebetimi adi nkunim enti enra Leipzig last training session of course no na enya easy class relax here because and game no Basso nti ko yere ho kobo match no training gidi bia ahwe na otimi epra Marco Rose plus na die elim say atmosphere no home no supporters never better match in their numbers enso Madrid respect party momo na so enenwere so made kunim or first leg of the UEFA Champions League defending champions Manchester City Denmark and FC Copenhagen nano and Nathan Ake City defender no say last year City je treble this year UEFA Champions League ni bi nebom enti say last year difference kakra last year and this year UEFA Champions League into de benya anka besan so agibem ne so pa Nathan Ake ekasai.
Not much difference, to be honest. Look, the year before we've been close. Before last year we've been close all the time. I think we last year we had a lot of hunger to win it and to get to the final again, because obviously we've lost one before. But yeah, it doesn't change anything. It's still the same. We still have the same hunger. We have maybe the experience of winning it, knowing how to finish games and win games. I think maybe that's the only thing what's different then, because we finished off the final. But apart from that, it's not much different.
Nathan Ake, Man City, defending champions of the Champions League. Defender ahead of Denmark, any FC Copenhagen, no, and all boy and kakra. Yanko Nigeria, AFCON, and a place second. Now Nigeria sports minister John Eno, Awakoshia team no. Now or the same period, the two one. Alex Iwobi only share 1-on-1. Inti Iwobi the only himself call for bonnet cheaper attacks. Call for GD Plus AFCON Timi Angino. Alex Iwobi inti and Nigeria for Timi Angin. Inti sports minister and Alex Edinkomo Asian in crime. Send my sister Nano on Fantinity Sa attacks Nano on forget it. Minister and Alex Iwobi Ekasai. Uminti Kakra.
All that's been thrown at them.
It's a huge improvement from previous outcomes, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not too sure you were in the 2013 team. You were not. Since you've been part of the team, this is about the best result you posted. So at least that goes for something, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. I'm aware of something that is going on in social media.
For me, I've taken myself off social media, so I'm not aware of all this.
You're not aware of what's going on? When did you take yourself out? Recently?
After yesterday's game.
Okay, after yesterday's game.
Yeah.
Okay. Things came to an end, I understand.
Yeah.
So, as a ministry, it's not the first time, but we're going to make another statement, against, the kind of bullying that not just you, that sportsmen and women are exposed to because of outcomes of competitions. We're very concerned about how our sportsmen and women are treated. witnessed that when I couldn't come for the Kingdom match, and I wrote a personal letter which I addressed to Ahmed Musa and all of you. I've tried to advise about the project. Forget about me. Forget about I've said so. So for me, it's, just so that you know, I'm not unconcerned with what's going on. I mean, it's you don't deserve that. I mean, you've been here for close to 40-something days for love of the country. I mean, you could have as well said you're not coming. And I've watched your matches.
Nigeria Sports Minister Alex Iwobi one-on-one. And now I'm editing commentary or her our Kessben television. So and the social media since Sunday day and go for the Alex Iwobi at say or can't be or no any the main problem in Nigeria. From a go up, eventually, Omulusu 2-1, Emma Afcon Cote d'Ivoire for the edge of many or the principal street of Abidjan. And then Patemunti, and I mean, Salishi Alex no now Otunu for say, unforgetting name maybe a cost Alex Nimpos or no, the social media cry from Sunday, bomb match New Year, and now free social media until no deleting the social media. I can't think of so hard there, no, and John Eno, a sports minister, Nigeria say, over the statement. Na oma condemn niema ekoso fa Alex Iwobi ho na nwa no nko a Nigeria sportsmen and who and call okon na anye yi a nko fa tiasi omo so na omo di omatem attack come sane many na yo say to 8 mi twa we assurance that minister na the man so mo de am so proud Nigeria timi anje nenso omo bo Alex Iwobi and Nigeria team about so mo de mo a omo koda na din e Afcon yanko mainstream Europe biem dia Dutch defender delete Bukayo Saturday no Bemnik Eko Sofaye in the house of Leverkusen. I came in someone me anti-delete or to not bench one starting game no and a defender no onye happy cry. On the Thomas Soko says someone in Shakra because defender the GD passer the money one I was so coach in a bench no now or the other players mo open Bukayo no ne just I came in jail age na chiro so nkoye on the GD passer or a better player denti and our coach no on you soon to delete defender at the Netherlands or boy am I Bayern Munich no onye so happy so coach no crucial game of the season not to my circle at the bench or Bayern Munich come in sa on Elusio or from the Leverkusen Okoboye Marco Asensio Apple at the Paris Saint-Germain now see PSG or more bibia or more dear beer a bit more at UEFA Champions League and here Obia Aratom of Num or can say PSG or quality among our players, more staff, more the right track, more united, more Jom who dear Champions League way. Bibian who are bromoso, almost like a candidate or more a bit me agent who be. I know, and then some Marco Asensio, Etim Eddie Atuja, Ochina, na PSG, and also side that, or more Enso Eddie FA. So, Yako Bassa, so say Frank Dion, or a Yama Munid than him. It has said Obechu Sumubako. The contract no Bassa for person extension. Na mo ni sika na ongene ensopa enti Barca for epercent otini sika no so on lower ni wages no na Barca for e man contract extension bon enya Williams say Barca project ni po afro no ama the other option is say obefree club ni mo akọ either say one obeti ni pay so na west no extend and na say want so na Barca Everton no amanako we two options are Barca for Eddie Ama Super Frankie midfielder Emma FC Barcelona Max Allegri and Juventus we challenge Serie A and Serie A Mandela football one match course so Hiddenis ekwashe kabakwa Juventus omo hentimi anti no Serie A game and no other etimi eba so Max Allegri coach Eddie Emma Juve and I say Juventus our tricky moment at the say moment here Juve yanya realistic yan kan kre e fa nkyere ho omo moment we akwakoye trickish because enapa hwan na dwene ye so ka you dis be shom ka ba kwa omo intimate said ye o her match highlights no our Kessben television so o say omo pese omo ba Champions League next year dia just omo yiro mo pa season we come start na kanya bad say said ye omo form no ban e ba form coach no players no omo step up omo game na eno game no e course no fans no any who omo huru give players ne pa because players no more form enya bribia na ye beka say e coach nti eno Jive all trust no omo coach ni sinchen and the players no die omo huru omo pa because omo gidi senra results omo nya no we die emfa coach ho players na kasa modern na wo form e ma Jive for enso elusu sa match no Victor Osimhen oba Afcon only one goal no be share ye na enso boy ye total contribution na enye bad kra. Reigning African Football of the Year on the Nigeria eba AFCON finals. Paris Saint-Germain at the offer Napoli last time buy send come open this year so PSG at the 2 offers never easily. Rafael Leao, AC Milan and Portugal. Omo player no. Make us say PSG enya na omo pay. Na omo the Victor Osimhen so at the attack 20 this season there. Paris Saint-Germain eba ne pabine so see no na omo bawura omo epe 2 strong players Rafael Leao and Victor Osimhen say omo be si akan emfa ema Paris Saint-Germain omo club no AC Milan omo be lusu omo vice captain Davide Calabria wakonya muscle injury enti over the weekend omo share 1-0 mudi including over Napoli no and na Davide Calabria ko prior next game also enye available Inter also for another blow Inter match against Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Champions League no Francesco Acerbi and so Aquacupra and also enye available enti players no there say prana dodo na so April Francesco Acerbi and so a ruled out of Inter Milan or Atletico Madrid UEFA Champions League game and also ebetimi abaso and say Chelsea and we Chelsea and you come 3-1 BM Obakaya last week or FA Cup almost Villa 3-1 and no almost also share 3-1 BM in 2 games Chelsea share 6 goals I consider only 2 pair and not from a goal down Conor Gallagher Obebo brace or share 2 goals Emma Enzo Eddie Bako Eddie Source 20 Conor Nicolai Zano and our hair or Kessben television so 1-1 as at 89th minute you're at 90th minute mark no and I Chelsea do 2 more goals Eddie Source so into Enra game of course no our hair our Kessben television so we add the second goal and Mark Conor Gallagher on a ball brace and I go number 3 no Enzo Nyabuchema defender no we top from cra wada no triple ball no if I goalkeeper no so Chelsea share 3-1 no and Michael Owen or your former player Emma Liverpool Real Madrid Man United were paying say Chelsea started season there say a bad.
Absolutely. I mean, but isn't it amazing what a couple of weeks, you know, a couple of results, as you say, they're in the final of one cup competition. They're in the FA Cup still with a draw against Leeds in the next round. They're now in the top half and only a couple of points away from, you know, being 7th or something in the league. All of a sudden, if they win another couple of games in the Premier League, you're thinking, wow, this is a good season for Chelsea. They could win a cup, could win 2 cups, and they could be in Europe. It's big progression. So it's a huge end to the season, let's say. There's a dozen or so games now that are going to shape their season, and it could be a good season considering all.
Okay. Maminkai atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ safei ɛna wode ho abɛka program no ɛho Tony Montana no si meche 3,000 cedis 30 million ɛho hia papa enti me kaimo na no si enti ka ho fa ho ram sɛ wopɛ sɛ first draw na ɛbɛyɛ no wobɛka ho dia star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash na utibetma ye number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi ena ya tro ho so ko ha na wa select de obetimi dia wuram bia say 5 cities o say 10 cities o say 100 cities o ba ku bia de wuram bia 5 cities dodo a wa ho de betimi bia na obetimi enya sika sisia Tony Montana
yes also be mu dia and Peter Cech na or Sky Sports Studio Chelsea before the game I predicted 3-1 and the third goal by Enzo the 2 net pay the celebration our studio hall na enye easy crap Peter Cech or a former goalkeeper at the match Chelsea and now our studio hall third goal by a prediction no rise no and here or celebrate our studio hall after the game no so no Chelsea or die no so many managers e buy name the favorite manager Jose Mourinho to me ba players no say bema me kwako share media na me concentrate for share na sia make a controversial statement mama from adwene ko me pressure from so munya to wase mo ball no me kwa ka se bi nsem a ano odin wo pressure na se nanso mam concentrate e wo me central for share na se ball no na mo konko ball we nsem a eno Peter Cech or the tuja fa juice
you know like people have this perception of Jose obviously from the TV, you know, because he goes to press conference, he does a lot of things, but I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but he sometimes came to our meeting and he said, guys, this is what I want, this is what I really think, this is what we do, But I'm going to go to the press conference and I will say this and I will say that, so don't be surprised. It's just the thing, I want them to hear that. I want them to have that kind of feeling in our mind because I want them to do this.
In tonight's game, and I just Bibiano play, Okoshani players now, or can be different. Now, or comedian and so what can't dia entirely different from the new players who kind. Already normal players now, I will say, make up pressure though. When I'm coca, Mama from concentration and continuing a part of the Minds games. Jamie Carragher, a former Liverpool player, or see the best candidates, will be to me, I replace Klopp as Liverpool next manager. Zabi Alonso, on the right person, a club, every club, no Samano, obey to me, Ababo Juma, I'm a Liverpool, so Ejam one also. Kobe Menu, official, Onyan decided, so be ball Eddie Ama Ghana, and also be ball Eddie Ama England. Wa relax pa and obe take the decision at the right time. Nemum as England probability to be ball ama England was true, but for now or remaining silent or so be commenting on then so the chance of be ball ama England was true chance so be see akan ede ama the Black Stars of Ghana. As na so yen de kwako wie Ferdinand say Bukayo Saka yes so no so no oya de pa born de onimu ball then so onye world class player. Bukayo Saka onye world class player born the onimubo nemom they all year in the Premier League no onye bakumpo in the Champions League onye be at the highest level oya de no doubt nemom onye world class player we and in sama Ferdinand aka e de afa Bukayo Saka ho anko for e debate Saka onye world class e bi so world class dia na so dwene fa ho for adwen kire bra na Sergio eni abedwafo enye ho adwuma award winner Padaru Machiska.
All right, okay, next time now a man for say will be a world class player and on your world class player uchrim do a world class player and say so you say no so we any nipa because we a world class player and sana omashe Bukayo Saka adwuma oye ni akọ say oh yes ade bia okay nti ehon na bawia man for kakra world class player kra on the way
oh a world class player and I say my world class performance.
Well, it do say no can because me were coach to her. Okay. Me were coach to her. Exactly what he said. Until they do na senka also ode wadwen kiraba de afanwa kakra bi na ye to aso de amamo. O say Rio Ferdinand claims that Bukayo Saka is not a world class.
Yeah.
World class. Yeah, a world class, despite Arsenal star breaking historic milestone in West Ham win, but admits the winger has been unreal for the Gunners.
Yes.
Unreal for the Gunners. It is a pepe and a true brofono ever have. All right. And therefore, Betrasia, on Betchim Kakra. Yeah, the best year, Ochadia, just a beer, Tony, Ewa, the Fufubia. Yes, I am a Chadia. Sisia na ya bibi nsɛm e de amamu 05515999933 05515999933 monfa mo messages no emra we WhatsApp line okay mami kocha de emra sisia na me hwɛ de me de mo ebefa hello Bones.
Hello, Masom ever the cash room hano and the Miran says Sicano so papa and I say bond 3,000 send there amount phone kwamu behwam pacho fa phone no we Vodafone user MTN user who so far hujime a star 256*2# send na select the first option no a Kessben FM Kumasi who we baby sell ticket do our pesa otono Boshem sa uwi abo pini fadi atwe what is say shesu dey na say o ticket na nya ba bedi ha na bedi aso nko ade a now also stand the chance of walking away with 3,000 Ghana cedis yam kwai na 3,000 din kan no hwan na aircraft na Ghana hemfa so no wo oyoba anase bema se Laka Roma Kessben cashport 3,000 din kan number din here 0245 762 star 0245 762 star me pa cho say number nie na o share Kessben television ana o tie Kessben 92.9 Kessben 93.3 Ghana for na ba bia wo bia check hwe na wankasa di hu adanse se Jola Kada Roma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your wallet 0245 762 star. Sa number way na I win the first 3,000. That is there is more to go. Also person win bia. For phone no Vodafone users, MTN users, star 256 star 2 hash. Send it. Now select the first option no Kessben FM Kumasi. Uye maybe sa ticket, but ticket do a person Tony shame. Na bo pin if I dey three. We ticket never here anko dia. Once we we need 3,000 Ghana cedis and ne Kessben Cashport so. Sergio.
Okay, Bones, masom ewa ha. Enti intentema why ena sike di nkan no ekɔ ho menya no me line so ye ne ntwetwe nkomo kakra bi na fe ye metoa so ewa ha. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, and if I want 30 million pa you.
Hey, I'm sorry, dear, but you can't get a crowd, dear, and you say this much, dear.
Hey, what's that girl way? Because every
I don't know, that is what
you go on see show pa no.
Hey, you're not dear.
Who can bo ma unya say?
And you say, I'm fighting, I'm a young and
I say 3,005.
Aye.
I'm afraid.
Aye.
No, I been 30 million Kumasi. Hey. You could die. That could hope you. What?
Hey.
All right. And you know this guy saying the shame.
Must be an. Must be 200 plus na mecha.
Okay. We need the dika utrabia now.
What I do on Thursday.
Little Thursday.
I do.
Go do tinampa. Okay. We drink one. Safa room na obey more. What it? Was animal home. All right. And your first winner also a D500 one cry and wababenya 3,000 ewo Kumasi and ye easy cry. Okay. Enti bebre wom fa hurem na ebia the etoso no wonso ho na ebetimi aba star 256 star 2 hash dial select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na onso benya sika ba ko bia de bewuram bia no 5 series na ebeto enche me second draw no na kwa akoye na mahwe the otoso mienu am this kind of be no Dennis, good morning.
Good morning, General.
Our fufro still wom okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Ni nyina jina wa uso Yesu fu.
Papa ne dot ni baby. But the akaye me ankasa madwene. And the madwene. And ntine nipa. Oti ho Nyankopon kan che se koye adwuma ne nyeska.
Oti ase.
Nyankopon on kan che se koye adwuma nyeska. Na emu wote ho na se ekom dewa. Adwene bi beba tirim se me koye adwuma na nyeska.
So to say.
Enti nyame adom General adia tin de.
Okay.
Anya bad.
Sanso na chance na be dawo. Se faso na tukwan.
Tukwan a.
Na se wo twen Yesu a.
Wo twen Yesu a. Pacho.
Chance na be dawo. Wa ye ho adwuma.
Mo. Wan kasa koye ho adwuma General.
De wo pa ma wo.
Mo ebia ne se obeye nya sika we yo. Enne. Na General da bia me kan o me si saade obi be ye saade tukwan yo.
Oh yes.
Obi be ye saade tukwan yo.
Yes.
Because me there bia me Kessben sports. Ana me hwe bia so a amount no high.
Yeah.
Enti say obi di
one say
puha
on the corner.
General account wo de mu ne kwase o.
Last chance
travel and tour.
Enti na mo ho no.
Enti account wo me si emu ne kwase a. Because say wote ho na say afiwe oniema a wahyehyɛ no. Wan kasa wo hwɛ wo ho na say account wo no nya nwene bi wo mu ampa akyɛ wo. Shasiye na think pa about akwantu because any say he say Canada yegusu ayeye Canada yegusu ayeye
okay
na da bia na asema mka chon say ewiase kra so obi bi wa broche no ka chon say kwasi obi akra je no abu akra oti kurom ha yama obi wa brochira hye ne bo so de ne betu kwai wama ne 3 years bi se wase na dwuma bi a won fa nsua se de be ya oba obenyansa no dwuma ye dai ewo ho yama obi 2 years yama obi 3 years so won fa nsua dwuma sabi otafra che ye obi anadwene ennimu anu bia no ebi adwuma no obeche ansa na wakodu abrochire na se abrochire timi mama me panimu ana papa panimu kosua adwuma by force dia. That means abrochire nso ebo nipa general ebo ma nipa nyini che because se wote ho na oto wani na hu se ubotom ya general wakoma etofom because sami say me ba ha na nka menya sika bi wo se de 3000 minam di ya kene kam kasa be different because sika ye moja no sika ye moja anutina obi obedi ade we bia oye ya no adi ka so sidiem twe aya ne yefre ne yesi obi ka 3000 ye beja mpacho ke ne ofre no kwa kasa ne ke be di kuma se jenu ayo obu okrom junction ye ne Church of Christ ne opposite number ne 0543
56 59 68 0543 56 59 68 Accra enso ye Kessben junction Achimota Gempa road ye wo Kofme Plaza Abrosa Akesino. Your number near 0553 98 52 31 0553 98 52 31 you know na obeho ni gisem office na omo sa adika Canada omo visit na akwa ba ko oje visa ne tale ne kokoso aje no ade hu yan so oda form na wasoso ne wura ho na wana nsusu da se ka bia ka bibise ni nsa be dai ebe ka je no nya 9 years ewo Canada na menen anu akwa bi ogina nchen ka chen se woni na ke enu na tare na hye na enu na ode beto na kwantuo no so because akwantuo de visa no nya me sihwe ho yie enya afi na akwantuo no enya afi na ade kwa esokodi akotua wa no ana akokra ofiefo na me kura me ya akwantuo unya visa na mpo unya visa na unu aburuchiri akwantu onye sokodua ne de atua ya no enti omo mpeso mko Europe Finland Portugal me se Finland ndi jenu adabia ne yeka no se obi asasabro ha ne de age so pa obofo heba ni bi no onom wonum wie na hoto wansa na wabesen ayedai akobi ewiase ha de se Portugal Estonia Luxembourg Malta na opesa wokwa mesrew se Belarus enso na opesa okokosha abrabona se free a ye de ne say ofra number na location no me se Kumasi ye obu okrom junction ye ne Church of Christ asori na ye opposite Accra enso ye Kessben junction Achimota Gempa road me srew adwuma ne ye nya ni social media ye pesa oba ne atena so 1-on-1 ne atwetwe nkomo ne am wohunu sampa adwuma no contract ni sei na ye dey etie because check you say oba na passport wu ko renew se o bank account unibia kupebi na no akwa bi ka chem so onim se tuku akra ye gi bank statement to embassy ayasem a problem ofa utie mi ana wo hwe me mesrewo obekọ embassy ye di statement ko enti se uni account ni bia kupebi mese number ni 0543 56 59 68 0543 56 59 68 Account here 0553 98 52 31 0553 98 52 31 me say account woni de ba bia opese okọ no Belarus no okoduru ha adwuma ho ye o de adwuma ka ho anya de adwuma nka wo bana so pe no nko a opese account woni nko a general ye ni ha ana obana so pe de adwuma ka ho asa be padwuma ka ho ye benya bia ye dai ama me se general da bia de che a ye bompa ye se urade mo ye na ye nya de ye bedie na akwantuo yi enipa ntimi nko no ye adwuna akwantuo ni abrochire ho no obi nso te hani abre epe ade abema na bodwe se afunwi opede abema na bodwe se yikuwa what you say se wo dwene da bia makon wa baka ho no ajimi oba ye se abode na eba no na wa nkasa hwe a kama no nam ho wa ye kama obiane se do sipe nanso genu at the end no
at the end no ye kasa boto we say boto ya ye kasa enum na be kasa nye be ma ne de abonu se ku ha general
chance ne
ba say ya tu kwan ne kobra me say akwantuo ne ma obi a sabio na onim hwe no obeba ne na adwen upgrade akonenim enti me say last chance travel and toss ye wo ho say obi a opese otu kwan no ye wo ba ye won hihye bebre wo ho eno wo ba officer ye to ye boase biebiem e ma wo ti ase ehunu say ade na me ye no mate ase ansa na wo do nsa ahye krata ase sampa me ne mo ye adwuma na mom ka hunu say wo ba officer bibia wo betua no office ho bia no e say wo gi receipt ai dia dance e say wo nya receipt dia dance na say akwantuo no say wo kɔ na nyame ya adom na wo frɛ wo maame ana wo papa bi na wo hu say wo abrochira ana wo amonone a genu na kuma tonye
crepa
na impose ning fie ne nanka ka 1 year pressure amana ka 1 year
even compare
abrochire die ne die
is holding
e holding
so mo ba no pentem adwane
akɔ you know nano last week me share madam bi of Germany ne bae oba ka so be di 90 days o kroma waso sesan ya anasa within 30 days na madam okɔ bankrupt
ida so be dwane na so dodge nipa
enti Ghana de obi wate Ghana ha bia no general yedo enti abrochire no se bre ho na bre wo Ghana de da bia metu youth no fo se ene kɔ abrochire ne kɔ bre
yes
because omo ba omo nkra omo kɔ so omo nkra na de ɛhɔ nye de ade na nko metena
chance ne ba ko
masa sa mesesa ya won ko na usuro dia bema ene nka kɔ na nka ema wɔ ne nkɔde sɛ sasabro nti na ntimi ma untu kwan de a mese kɔpɛ obɔfo heba me hyɛ ne bi no wano na ebema ho ato obi obeba bia no
ne ba bia obi apeso
wɔ ne de sɛ Dubai kra na apeso wɔ kɔ hyase a mesrew abroche no yobu a wontu kwan da ba obɛka kyerɛ ho ene ɛhɔnyɛ na general obi maame yale wɔkɔ hospital wakɔ ade na wo de wo yale no wɔkɔ hospital enti sɛ obi de adwuma kɔ la travel and tour na last chance ye obu ani de be yie je na obi nso de anya dai enye yie de sɛ ɔde hyɛ wadwene mu no ye obu a wo ye ne dai akwantu no ntu bi da na mmom no me sɛ o pa akwantu hyehyɛ ya ɛbɛma wo fie ho atɔ no na ɛbɛma wo ankasa wo kra ba ho da bia de a last chance travel and tours sɛ nyɛ last chance dia na ba bia wo fa na minim ba bia wo fa
na God bless yene ne ofie ha
na no me sɛ me no na me hwɛ no ana na me hwɛ no o hwɛ ne nipa dua tim sɛ
okono ye nipa de
okono ye nipa ba o ba wa ye nipa pa
yes okono ye nipa we na God bless
ana na me hwɛ no
o say Germany
ana na me hwɛ no
na undumi hwɛ ne bio
dabi general
skin ni
bi ai kama
asa ya kwala akra
wa ye sabro chire na mani pa nyiri ntentem ya ha adwumade wa ha adwumade wa but say ye can control mu ase
chance no ho de
chance na ba enti number ne 0543 56 59 68 0543 56 59 68 akra so ye Kisma junction 0553 98 52 31 0553 98 52 31 general me soli me chama waso chiamo chama no okrum ha emergency ho yese ko bedi week
na modina siesie ne nyo
da bi general na akwete se enu ano na nko bedi be 2 weeks e okuma but wa oni madwuma yi ya onkrofo bia so omkwaje ombuku free Canada embassy
okay
ana okwaje na nka ho so ma na auchi
okay
no wose
walk na mani twa no so be 2 seconds bi wo mall
no bisime
ehunu bi
besine ba nyame ado a enche
ba mama hu nanim
mama hu nanim
yes
mama hu nanim
chema o si ade yo
bofo ba
yes
bofo
odo be too far okay
general me da say nyame israel
Dennis yes so yeah that's ba ciao okwa me chia workers nyina enso ene titru chema nankasa bofo all right Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television live ewo on crying potemo nyina Kessben 92.9 afeina abidwafo no atranse ayeba behwe stories no emu kakra epamucho enche me next draw enso ebeba so na yahwe de sika no ebekọ ne ho enti montamu chuku enche kra meko bonds ho na yakọ de 3000 cedis ayetosu mienu no why ho na ebekọ star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi for 5 cities etwa ba ku bia dodo bia betimi bia no na wo de bia utibe ye yes Andy Kempa, how can you compare Alex Iwobi to Majid Ashimeru? Ashimeru is far better than Iwobi. Even the midfield of this Nigerian team of Frank Onyeka, Alex Iwobi, Ademola Lookman, or Moses Simon can never, ever, in any day, match Ghana's midfield of Thomas Partey, Majid Ashimeru, and Kudus Muhammad. Alex Iwobi can never bench any of our 3 midfielders. Chia, Asembi Intra, Wati, Andy Kempa, Wanika Sam Dodo, Naya Tobo. All right, the why anyway, by okay, a boy, Kumasi Ebuakwa Menshia, and one of the way a free a buy. Okay, young twat we a free heifer. You guys are complaining about the state of our old stadia. You should see the state of our newly built ones. They've been abandoned. The, the one on the whole road is covered in dust and surrounded by weed. You think it is an abandoned building. I think the Ministry of Sports don't care too, because what that professor is still doing, what is that professor still doing at post? Why is that professor still at post? And what is he doing there? Okay, why in the way and so about but the bar Namu de Modino aka ho ama me nyesa this am scroll across earlier messages no na me say ebi o ho na odin eka ho a okay we am so mahwa me hu din bia do we na odin aka ho abrɛ me why na ayeka maka Ibrahim okay Ibrahim Sugar Kope una di we and so ebrɛ Andy Kem say yeah
no nyame adome hoye
e de nyago pass
Interesting friend.
Alex
Iwobi was the Everton player of the year last season. Majid Ashimeru is better than him. You know, Everton player of the year. Who the Majid Ashimeru 3 matches now Boma Ghana na who no got to Obi Oya Everton player of the year. You know, or the into us.
Why no,
he's better than him. Someone who has played for Arsenal, has played for Everton, is playing for Fulham. You are comparing Majid Ashimeru to him. What has Majid Ashimeru done? Okay. I'm saying he's the Everton player of the year. Then Majid Ashimeru football qualities are the bobo. Then Ashimeru it will be nibi. Enche no aji na ode Majid Ashimeru. You know, I would love to talk about the Champions League. Bukayo Saka kakra. Unless you will be ankasa ne ho aba asem wo Nigeria. Minim se opese me mfe no nso nhyase enso de
no you go yen hyase free Ashimeru ne unless you will be no I mean what we the Everton
they also waste time compare obi a Premier League team player of the year you are comparing Majid Ashimeru to him enya they also waste time
okay so you will be na there yen ko the next one na on a minister no to or to no phone.
Do you know before they have ko busa amasem bi so obeka ya me catch you say Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon. Pressure who you coach and answer who you footballer wahano. And you been a South Africa na montemasi. South Africa, what is their standard? Today they are celebrating for chopping 3rd place. Yama player be $53,000. $6.3 billion what the bagan ha. Say already 3rd and they are celebrating. Why? Because in the last 20 years, they've not been at the semi-final. Omaji have come back up. Almost standard there no kwa. Today they are all over the place. I wish they can get the video. That is the standard of South Africa. Nigeria for a vilify Alex Iwobi for the performance answering in the final. Why? Because they've been defeated. And nobody is celebrating the Nigerians so Omaka could do final. That is the standard. Angola for Coco drew Omu Cromon, denomination Angola for now. Heroes World Cup no Angola for no. The Palancas Negras. Omu Babi drew a quarter final. They played well, created chance against Nigeria. Omu bomb who modern and over baller. Ebranti and Jelsemu, Gilberto Meba boy, Freddy Mube boy. Mabululu Mbabo, they really played so well. And Nigeria, you are frame. Omo last chance, Omo TV. And there will be a budget almost so my idea. Oma babeti o man because their standard is quarter final. Tembas one ye ne general o ye na I don't know what TV is. That is Tembas one for you. Or the ne medal name ma Dr. Danny Jordan. Obi a boss South Africa for na boss say Oma drew third place of the AFCON because the last time they were eliminated by Nigeria. And Nigeria lost in the final in 2000. Ghana and Nigeria. This time they are in the semi-final in the last 20 years. And Obie Bomabaso, heroes welcome. And almost they mad the lives of Kuluso Mudau, the lives of Mokwena, Evidence Mayopa, Omoka and Vela, goalkeeper when Williams, and they will be a bonny doing we are say standard no South Africa. But elsewhere in Ghana, Yekoko drew a finance ekolusu beche jeep kroma na Ghana for yesi enti asese ye do semi final na yakwa di second na yaba beche jeep san di sikanka players. The same thing is happening in Nigeria. But Nigeria for enti ase game no omulusu ye no Nigeria omani ma de nyame de bless you omotis Argentina, you know. They were blessed with force. Sana nyame de ma omo nti obetimi abobodin sa onwe da omo asambu omo team ahwetim omo dema. And in their recent time, the only consistent pivot or how more that assurance and stability. Winfried Onyeje indeed in Kwa. Unfortunately for him, the football now burning in English hana. And Winfried indeed the general as an English pivot team big teams pay omo day in day out, and he's one of them. At the point of Barcelona penal, at the point of Manchester United penal, at the point of Man City penal, but in the injury situation in his absence, a table ayemre. So Nigeria cannot rely on a table again. So they came to this tournament without a pivot on what you see for last and the first game of boy SLA and Oku Pry. While my build until the game against South Africa. Or by hand of also penalty. Until you follow Frank Oyenka, he plays as number 8. So Bobby or Brentford. Around here, finalists will be just adapting to the central midfield role. Because in Arsenal, it is either number 10 or White. Oba Everton, it was Onana and Idrissa Gana Gay. And recently Ghana, before him, and then the Oba, my friend, Fulham. Almost on base between him and Harrison Reed. No, didn't appear Branty and Jao Palina in Midfield. In Tirona Albon, a new role that he played under a coach Jose Pizarro and adapting to the new role. On your player, Albacas or number 8. And even if he plays as number 8, he played behind the pivot. Nigeria came to this tournament without their main man, their main pivot in midfield. Until we say almost struggler. That is the reason why the coach decided to go in for Treba. Said that be keep putting in shape. Said that be prevent the loopholes within his backline or the Ole Aina and the Zanusi Babeka home. Said that be obenya 4 midfield with 3 in attack. And you know how many teams or how many countries in Africa and a bit me a sample midfielder or mobile the actually Aburian midfield. Show more mobile here moment bench. Maybe Mali, maybe Senegal, even Senegal. They defended against the elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire. Senegal almost Cheke Koyate, almost Ghana Gay, almost Papi Gay or no Munati bench. Almost one of the best midfielders in Africa. Branty Fen Papi Matassa for Tottenham Hotspur. Almost Bolamin Kamara, Dinois, almost Po. They defended against the Ivorian midfield. Almost more natural midfielders, natural ball winners, natural pivot, players that can control, players that can Omubetimi intercepted play, a creating loopholes within the opener backline defended against this midfield. And only Mali who have straight triangular midfielder, more difference in Kwa, some person called Diamond, some person called Tre, and the team attacking the elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire. They have a strong midfield, and you know, performance of Fofana. Any Frank see the amount this particular tournament. How many midfielders in the eye? Until they should leave unless you will be alone. This is not the first time Nigeria losing in the final. Okay. 5 times and no more losing in the final. They've been at the semi-final 16 times. That is their standard. In Nigeria this second, now so mu bo player ti omu dinner tema. Okocha offer us no. Okocha so omu na ata na chi. Ahmed Musa Babeka players in ata na chi. But you know, Niger can never disappoint. So how no motie omo we ne wiase nyina omo na ya de when they lose bibia anye sana Nigeria 40 and there's no way they will change. They are just like Brazilians, they are just like Argentines. They be omo ready bano and they are measured by their standard. It is the reason why omo bomu place that for no work done.
Ubako Rio Ferdinand dia no so kakra bi na fe main ones no eso. Rio Ferdinand claims that Bukayo Saka is not a world class in quotes a world class despite Arsenal star breaking historic milestone in West Ham's win, but admits the winger has been unreal and has been unreal by for the Gunners. The drew and then also or the Honsam Abraham. We and Sikapa Methodist Hospital Brasso as to attain a world class player status, one must put up a spectacular eye-catching or breathtaking performances continuously for about 3 or more seasons. Though Saka has been phenomenal or sensational recently, but I think he needs to do more to attain the world-class player status. So I think Ferdinand is right. We are free Asikapa Methodist Hospital Brasso no de Abraham. Maminti Ukakra.
You know, Sikapa 7 or kind 1 point out the judge player say or a world class. The level I'll be hit consistently. This season where next season where the following season now we are reliable. Obia jutu and only a back. The next point is that I will say in big games who show off MOBA who say ball winning ball. Inti be a Champions League ya pair Arsenal and Real Madrid. Now what Vinicius Munadi. Now the fella Mendy name Elder Militao in a Chumatre Trafem. If you are seeing eye-catching games. Now what you mean dominant no be Bukayo Saka. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Now I'm Andy Robertson at Trafem what Jen who Juma what you hat trick. What titi defense of Konate and then Virgil van Dijk. We say that is another point. Again, big stages. England versus Brazil, England versus Italy. Now Bukayo Saka taking center stage. No be able to UEFA Champions League game, Barcelona versus Arsenal. No new camp. No be able to and no enema wateni a world class status. Shall Bukayo Saka, you know. Rio Ferdinand describing as unreal at the opposite of Chile say he has been exceptional for Arsenal. He is incomparable within the Arsenal team. Sano opposite of Chile. Inti eno die they know obiane ne be yadwen say enye goals nkoa. 14 goals last season, 10 goals in the Premier League this season. Overall, the kind of player will be a cancer. So okay, the driving force of the Arsenal team in attack. You are talking about Bukayo Saka from the right. Oka player will create space or act as a channel of supply for the Arsenal team. You are talking about Bukayo Saka. Oka player big movements within the Arsenal team or changing games. Penalty, no about big games. You are talking about Bukayo Saka. Consistently in the last 2-3 seasons, you are talking about Bukayo Saka. In recent times, you talk about Mo Salah for the big guys, Riyad Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, but you know. See my friend Arsenal and your own way of Mo Salah within their setup. Kopama recently for Chelsea. Make left-footed players on the right. These are players I better rely on them. Bukayo Saka clearly has been unreal. But you know, any man attaining world-class status not there. I can't be brave. So betting ya and son what the game not through. Until no the Ferdinand raise banner. You know I'm in the yard. Young guys no more game no. Muzela, Manchester United versus Bayern Munich, no, I say, baby. Vinicius, they were trying to find this same scheme. But I look at Jude Bellingham. Clasico. Now, you know, I was Tomu, baby. You know, be about Jude Bellingham. What did you go? Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Champions League night. Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Now, what did you go after, baby? Those are the stages left for Bukayo Saka to show his class. And then only had the OBA channel. And I hope that this season, the performance that they play, he's back. And I know here 2 goals, no, especially the first one. No. Premier League, they were bad in the team, baby. the aka ne say obetra ho na big game for Arsenal or the Champions League, the English national team. Obetimi aye sa ne ban dia kire wiase nyina consistently. No be adia to no so a world class. In the Premier League, he has paid his dues, but you know, I also try the borders of the Premier League. No better no be adding they say Abranti and more de bono eswen.
Enter Manchester Tosu Mienu *256 *2# *256 *2# dial. Let's select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na o select here. Sika de be wura no so de be diga kana 5 Ghana cedis pe. No din kano and winning idio. Ayoba wa winning 30 million 3,000 cedis. Also ti ho twede ka ho na fa ho ewuram. Ye to anko mo twetwe no so we are Kessben Television. Good morning, General. Watching the show in Accra. Congratulations to Chelsea. It's been a long time you saw such great victory. Andy likes Ehunahuna too much. Majid Ashmero is better than all the Nigerian midfielders I saw during the finals on Sunday. Playing for Everton, Arsenal, and Fulham is an opportunity. Majid can play for those clubs and perform better than him. Ship dealer to prison. General, I can see that Kessben Sports don't want peace. Spain Burger. Now the way, Abba. The battle has just begun. I totally disagree with Andy on his argument on Iwobi and Ashmero. Luis Nazario de Lima, Ronaldo, played in Madrid, AC Milan, Barcelona, but you cannot compare him to Pele, who played at Santos, which is a relatively smaller club than the aforementioned. Talent is talent, regardless of where you find yourself. Anthony Annan was far better than Fletcher, but he played for Accra Hearts of Oak, whilst Fletcher played for Manchester United. Ashmero to me is better than Iwobi. Abubakar Sadiq Diapompo, Deputy Nasara Coordinator, Drabin Constituency, Unadiwe and so Abre. Good morning, Abubakar Sadiq. Yentuaso. Yechire adweno na manfo so do madwen kire ebem. Enti me ensa nko back. Aso obi aba na so nko back.
No.
Almost adwen.
Because Champions League. Say Achimero dey no. David Emin kan wase. Mary me dey.
Spain Burger ne. Mami say
Spain Burger alpha for Jude Bellingham crab compare Achimero be Achimero ya dey.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Meba. Osu me kwa ba hin.
Ashimero story.
Oh, so
yeah, sure.
Meba. Yes, Saka is not a world-class player. He's undoubtedly a very good player, but he hasn't proven himself enough to be a world-class player. He hasn't done anything on the big stage. Obolo, Santasi new site, and Ama Yensa, and so I can't wait. Okay, yeah, to also Eddie Amamo. Samuel Afrancho. It seems the board chairman of Accra Hearts of Oak is the one giving Akambi the green light to be giving out those loose stocks. There's no way he will sack Akambi, but rather encourage him to do more. Oh, Sami, Yenyanko, Yenyanko, Entino, Yababa, Nafi, Yabi Urasa, and Semno, and so Emu. All right. Ramos, Udwe, Efri, Dunkwao. Please tell Andy to talk about Real Madrid's match tonight. Don't worry. Champions League game. Don't worry. Andy, Haaland doesn't give us top-notch performances in big matches. So does it mean he's not a world-class player? In Tiam 1 Nelson, Kaswa Everly, and so anyway, Bray. Okay. A minute.
Erling Haaland. Your last 3 games in the Champions League to the final and Awambo. And I want him humble. But don't judge him alone at Man City. Go back to Borussia Dortmund and watch him in big games. Osho baby has a ball on him. And you don't compare him to Bukayo Saka. A typical game. Go and watch the Borussia Dortmund versus Paris Saint-Germain game. Time appeared Jacob finals of the Champions League. Go and watch that game and you see Erling Haaland. You know, he's shown it at the European night.
Okay. Is Conte a world-class player, since he doesn't score goals, but his name is everywhere. Paul Tema. Paul Tema. N'Golo Kante.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's a world-class performer.
And so I don't know. And also among for any interest on some more power. Marijata.
General.
Yeah, it's saying.
Boko boss.
Yeah.
Boko pa. Na Alex wo bi ne Majid.
Ujaka ti enso ana. Oh dear.
Esokakra.
Esokakra.
Kakra bi.
Okay. Minima ko bi waso as yefen Karim. Oben say the free Holland in the bro. Yeah, who say yeah. Aso as yefen Karim.
Oh, me so ofa frɛ odi be 80 or Malcolm achire ho na ya.
Na fi
so we no me de man man susu. Yo ye to ho na kwaje.
Okay. It will be you. Don't worry. Yanko.
You know, I think that some of the arguments, you know, you're the man a for Alex will be named Majid Ashmeru send me a king. Under no circumstance, and now Obaka say Ubeyi Alex will be and now be to ahead of Majid Ashmeru in terms of Adia as a midfielder. Nana came or can reference to last season where Everton best player. That remains as an achievement. But football, say can say you bring in the profile of the player, no Majid Ashmeru, physique and energy, ball hold up and distribution. And if a pa now, it will be because say or you're ahead of Majid Ashmeru. As a central midfielder, see him grab ball, yan share opponent and as a teammate and sign your job on the man. Yan drive 30-40 meters and for one in the final third through the thick of forest blocks or yan distribute both wide and within the channels. Majid Ashmeru extremely ahead of Iwobi, but Iwobi an excellent career so far. But be na yakeka and 70 because sometimes general feel say it's John Boy mo boy no mo boy. Obebusa John Boy and not even my music Thomas Partey say ni area na of free urban na ono na best player on one. General Bakatro said there be some of the players na who more top no be more extremely talented some more area, but when your opportunity and PA top. But I got talent for talent there. You put up on you. Opa was a professional for number fee. Now my friends, old friends, from one of the ball to pack is what I for me to so. They still feel say, couldn't modi a boy one way, born can create. That is talent. And on the offer to come about return budget is now. Me by feel senior man, good. But by career, ebi na we kwakubo Chelsea no mu ne ade aba usule mu nyina those boys ne bi ho no you can say talent for talent untumi man general ti baba mando bia ne talent ne bedru na de dru no baba mando had extreme talent and we can even say sometimes even a bedi general waje chi was so there are other people who feel say or say ko film no polo mu no kra no Razak mu nyina no mo be pipia bedi so talented there the other ba kokodru no anybody obi de be so a be jana si no ya now compare enye but to talk about Majid as a central midfielder onyanya no opportunities for career wise it will be also but put the two players on the table I will always in any day go for Majid Ashmeru general but
okay
I
you
think
go for Majid Ashmeru
yes
playing at your backyard and pleasing people's eyes doesn't make one a good player plays for big clubs and wins. Most good players play at unknown backyards and are being bought by the so-called big clubs. And he's perfectly right. Alaji Lanky, Upper West region.
Bukayo Saka is a world-class player. It's a set Kudus Muhammad Ajinosan. Onyan drew the level because of a world-class. But the AI idea because of a big fish in it. Once you had a world-class in be a Bekako in chain. General Onyanya world class player. It's similar thing to the other day near Kase Messi Mount and established player no. So form not a corner wo ira yemo DBM David Beckham more retired years ago Ronaldinho mo coach amo. But all coach video who said no. Ball with here na talent in the extreme.
Okay.
And now Bukayo Saka jabo bar 3, 4, 5 years time be kind. This is Messi Mount a form call off. Nobody talks about Messi Mount, but he had a good form with Chelsea. That never made him an established player. But the player he established, general or no need so. To say Hazard more, or you are to feel when you are more ball, but we are still waiting for Hazard because Wababe reached the world class status. Or Teshia will be unforgettable. But Bukayo and Kudus with Omaye, Opama Kudus in but 1 year, nobody will be talking about Kudus. Sana Bonnet.
Talent is always talent. Charles Taylor, John Botte, and many other players had talent but didn't play in any top leagues in Europe. Look at Mokoena at South Africa, top player. So Andy should come again about Majid Ashimeru and Alex Iwobi. Why anyway and so Ebre. Okay. Zedek Scientific. I want to go yatro deep in us. Okay, Intina and also no. Then it generate interest. Yes, I want for interest.
Yeah, general. So basically, sometimes sana ball no yesheno. You want so many players be play on how mu fi ya omo big hope mu na better kwa ko ho akora bia mo akokase aputoja Messi or danso oja Messi because you pick up the player no share say ojeba de no se nipa bisu until all the player not on. But to reach that status no general yeah na easy. We've had some quality players omo career na afedi o African continent we so yeah who more beyond the continent obi say Abu Trika want to bobo Europe man ye say but be about top midfielders eja bobo Abu Trika because we are more Europe but Africa had here when Amando da Silva mo Flavio da Silva mo kabo mo Ali no mo ba be shia kotoko no mo na house folk mo those days na who said no real talent at display and Amando Flavio da Silva mo na Abu Trika mo display now and somebody rightly made mention of Antoniana career general Antoniana if given good grooming good coaching baby o free bunny age bibia meeting no Mimani ni so na Antoniana ye de Ngolo Kante baba ye
okay
player wo kura ba o yire wo je ba okura bia e ma yire na nje how many player na win body free Kante ho or Michael Essien
di dudu ono kire se baby obo ball no said Andy o kase it will be Everton best player for the season blah blah no almost enchiresa na eno no a chance bi eno bi nya de club bi mu kase mu the fact say obi mo emma club kase bi ne enchiresa ne talent na owo no enru the all big club no emu obi boma club ketwa na so ne talent na switch the oboma club kase because opportunity bi enwenya e bi na tactical Orlando de Abraham say Charles Taylor Emmanuel Sekofo couldn't play for any top team in Europe. But we all know they were far better than their peers who played in Europe. To play top flight is about opportunities. Tactical Orlando.
Yeah, opportunities and other factors. I think a coach this also. Okay. Opportunities and other factors. Okay. You know, beyond your man opportunity or grab it. So opportunities with other factors. Not what can boom do reach top of the top.
Okay.
Other factors need to say. As I say, injuries. A jai or chidi. Now to me cut up. Messi started 2006. Asia Del Ono Chelsea player Bunu Koto Dream. Everybody wouldn't have seen Messi back in 2006. Had it not been that recovery process now go through now. So injuries, I should say a jai or my team call name. Sometimes also so can't call anymore general competition it me many be etigu. Competition it me many be etisign.
Okay.
Giovanni Dos Santos, one young boy or sorry of Barcelona. At that time, na Ronaldinho and I'm quite so. Na boya Kekic, so I'm quite so. Na Messi, I'm quite so. Giovanni prayer, be holding by Giovanni on them. But talent and great Giovanni Dos Santos or the body no timidity. A dear de partner at that age back in 2006, 2007, 2008. Na Messi was so a Saint Giovanni Dos Santos. They were just two prodigies, our mobile. But the platform, everything twisted in favor of Messi. Yehu you know, na Messi no grab the opportunity na afama family ye. Na Giovanni the okomezi kubanu susu ya mami ye say afi yehu Giovanni bim. So general, sometimes competition want me to survive here what to share no yehu bim. Injuries as I say jao and above all the platform. General, me what angel my men kanasa any mofia. Dia he pa na me busa me ho say yehu me meka. So sometimes the platform really major in every decision I'll be making as a professional career.
Yeah.
The platform, won't me undermine the platform.
Okay.
Now, and not to the be and nipa be on your platform. No? That is opportunity. Won't me grab it. It's not to call
Okay.
So if you are talking about opportunities, Charles Taylor and Yakufu and Yababoya Kakich or Barcelona or the day, you who know them Stoke City. So opportunities with other factors, including war attitude.
Okay.
And the do top. Resilience nature of life. And no do back could do top. But say cause a talent power dear general, you can never quantify talent because talent is a boom and a war and 80. Talent is like gold. You pass through different processes and only different coaches have performed them to be more left back or be more 10 or be who have been kumanos and edge koboy 11 mami. That is the polishing processes and sana crack what about be do top. ne yehu se player ni and then Yakubusa Kudus the first coach crop pick no e woni makra on kan din e bia on kan din but I know only David Moyes and Eshibum so the processes of purification now be from the do top no and you can say o career no is like a refinery obi hu raw material asane polish wa na obi ye chain ya general e da ko mfefefi that is talent e bia obi de ne de ya ntimi ahoro ama no obi okra ya hunu ne ahoro those are some of the things ya no may who say oh player we dey ka ball kan okra general etumaya okochomo okesi Sule John Mensah more than best players who cares or squad in one. It can never be no yes, but at the end of the day, life is a pyramid. Oba sorono na eyedin. It is John money pie, Sule money pie, or mama can. Of a group picture na be home. Obi okra won kan be pasabri be autonomy or baby crowd jump on the yes. So general, it takes through a lot of processes. And some of baby top on.
Good morning, please ask Newton. Who is the best among these three coaches? Oh, when the other men sorry, Friday, and yet I am Arteta, Xabi Alonso, Xavi Hernandez. Okay, when anyway, by Ayub Said, KNUSC College of Art and building environment. All right. Are you saying anyway? And so Abre, was he back when
Zavinari, Zavinari.
Okay.
Xavi Hernandez Barcelona on last. Now Xabi Alonso abetosi 2.
Okay.
Ateta 3.
Okay. So the one first
Ateta, yeah.
Don't want arranging in that order.
Oh, nice.
Ateta 1, yes. Xabi Alonso 2, Hernandez 3.
Yes. Ateta 3 and na Benjamin who trophies ni bi. Wajibi. E wa Arsenal. Alonso project o ya e born about so statistics ni ade in trophy way. Okay. So at the end of the season, then we can ask, say, a dynamic starting now war foundation, so Ateta has given us some trophy. Xabi Alonso, the whole project, but you know how fruitful it will be until at the end of the season and beyond. So for now, there's a video on the Johnny Nawi or some bread. Pressure no so mudi ma tem too much me dem ne me magu fie su munya me na me ko di me play scam me gada kakra Xavi last Xabi Alonso Ateta is the boss here.
Okay,
yes,
enti ye beba na fe mako so ko screen no so the ode bebre ene. All right, by be Champions League games na fe some kitin bi ye efre mu ba kon and say some can world class players there AFCON ye ba so e wo Cote d'Ivoire very question day pamcho world class players wom Andy AFCON na very from A to Z world class Salah na bako right
Mo Salah is a world class player. Sadio Mane is a world class player.
Okay.
Only a world class player. Yeah.
Mahrez
Riyad Mahrez is a world class player.
Abaji AFCON so as
Platform bia o de beba o wiase bia o ma proof.
Okay.
Mendy so Chelsea keeper.
Yes, probably.
Mendy.
Yes.
Mendy be like the consider omo current form ana.
There be general
current form dey go be be.
Bra wa bo.
Okay.
Platform na we gina so no. General na ye caplet. Mukwana had a exceptional tournament. Can you compare him to Papi Matasa Ebisuma? No. General Entina ye word best I am fan Nottingham Forest for me no. A platform in this stage now we show no. Entina ye word best I am consider Nottingham Forest any Everton players. Ya share Real Madrid, Manchester City, Man United. Omo na platform na you expect more no mu prove. So you can be the most talented player in your generation. If you are not able to pick that opportunity na edebema na, you know, forget about talent. Such as still a chance go Tunisia ultimate boy. What do you mean? It don't forget about talent. It is general AFCON and the man in the form. Mahrez has lost it. But you know a platform be na omo prove here. Premier League, Champions League. They've proven everywhere. Obetimi aka Mo Salah number of goals what show consistently in the EPL, top scorer, best player, what the Champions League, what Champions League final, what level again? Sadio Mane needs no identity. The Salah here in on the year. Or Sadio dem has World Cup, Sanko Ball, Mahrez, the Manchester City in recent times. Or no a part of that team, and even against the Leicester City team, Obiaka Jimmy Vardy, but go and watch that team. It was Mahrez. Inti general almost show the baby say no see em fa since ho nyom fo munyina baby an compare omo ya dia. Money is fading off. Maris fade off and they just needed to move on. But you know, be out on beating a piano or my performing. You told me a world class player.
Your players, we are my chance anchor ball big clubs or Europe. But I hear more performance or smaller clubs no Africa and our countries no move now. As a munya chance, and come back where you are DBA, we are seeing a bida. And see a man a more big chance I went to Banco Area. And how much money is
Yes,
they
all can.
Almost super, but more chance than I got.
Yes, on said, you know, I never went to Baby here and they say Lewandowski was big in the Bundesliga. Is it the same in Barcelona? No. But what you go kill? The expectation in Barcelona and the Bayern Munich are two different things. Look at Hazard. Big player.
Lewandowski on my right time.
Our
money peak.
We are bigger. Nobody measured you by those things.
Okay.
Because what do you have to say? You are moving from Bayern to Barcelona. We are big player. Luis Nazario de Lima when coming to Real Madrid. No, it's not few for years, but he came one day go king. And the AB crowd, but no players like Omka and also perform Nuna. Benin. Carlo Ancelotti and one has restructured this Real Madrid team. Chomeni, Babadi, Kamavinga. All of a sudden, look at Ibrahim Diaz. Look at Jude Bellingham. They are playing as if they are world-class players. But Barcelona is struggling. Until you being the face, you being the big boy, you expect to turn the skills in favor of your side. But Lewandowski is struggling on Timmy. It's general. So Timmy bought the ammo BA Jude Bellingham near Real Madrid no buy what taking it by storm no. Because has at the moment Timmy big players by the struggle. Until you can be the most talented player in your setup. You can be the best player in your setup, but when you move, the platform for measurement, and on the how it be read you. You know, Abu Treka proven words. The Egyptian national team and then the team of boy in Africa. But so far, Ahmed Hassana, Egypt team, you know, but you were the brain behind that Egypt team that dominated African football. And to born, you know, team top platform on China. Team for be of Belgium League. And come straight away. And find because the indices of measuring players in the Premier League and the indices of measuring players in the League One are not the same. And nothing a league in your ranking bia, you may be more costly a change. Sana football net here, a level, a class. Baby, I'll bet me approval class, no. And then I do to say, you know, I mean,
it's still say, Obibenya chance for club can see you a prove say or your star. Maybe all small club now, or you kitty or no mind fight and general. Double so channel.
Players on Bay, we are some players on
Bay club.
Players on Bay, we are some a bomb within. One of boss has more clubs in the GD. Name them the Peles, the Maradonas, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Luis Nazario de Lima, the Ronaldinos, the Johan Cruyff, the Van Basten, the Oponwies, Yemragana. It's an about small club, the GD. Semi Apia small club. Ibrahim Tanko small club. Samuel Sako for you know
no Chelsea
but good by Chelsea no he was uplifted in the global scene.
Yeah.
Time and all what Leon Obi Gato the best midfielder in the world now. Obi Anka said the Biabo Kukudazi. African rank here Umbe Kukudazi Jaws Akufo.
Obi Animu.
The reason is that Sam Ekufo play for Bayern Munich. And Tia and Tun Chinese Obi Obi any chance. Do you know what it takes to play for Bayern Munich? You know, do you know what it takes to play for Bayern Munich? Do you know what it takes to play in the Premier League? Do you know what it takes to play for Man United? Share Liverpool lose so much. Not share Chelsea and Man United lose so much. And look at the chaos between Chelsea and then Man United.
Do you know what it takes to play in the Champions League?
Yes.
And win the Champions League?
Yes. You know, football. You bet me a talent. But stage the ultimate ton da. So ultimate prove was stage in this one. And every player a boni din, you know, platform and so and koko boji omudin inti na ye bodian ye boss our players na kan. Why do we still talk about Ronaldo and Messi? And ye the omaye, what are they doing now? But platform na dem omuna na so no, they were able to prove their metal. Inti Genoa, you can be the best player of Bricum Chelsea. Ye do back to kona one team obi an rank. Who talks about Mboma? So back to. Man can answer. Obianka one player no won so atema am den ba ha se wanti me money midfield dey say Ushao he plays so well for Nsu Atreman Obiyi that's one of the best midfielders in the league. He came to us before he couldn't flourish Joseph Esunie.
Oh, but so same clubs or country back.
Level.
No one for more other clubs are almost level no more has more kotoko. But me a better saying. Ebi a more kotoko ni hard to folk. But when you chance, my boy.
Obawa. Na utimia. Ena ye body e do beka ho.
Oh, and it is a goalkeeper Che. Ako kotoko ni hard and sana kazo nimda.
There be.
And I said just a striker Soa. Ako kotoko ni hard and sana kaze. Sana person.
Oh, yes, sana person. Do you are talking about players who are the platform in Africa and they are proving. That is different from Obi Obonzo at Amamo African. So we are now we are CAF Champions League. Every venue say difficult akwakoshe. Felicity ejina between him now with Ali. Not you know for 60 minutes ejina between you and Ali what again. What prove at that standard. But I'm saying that you can be the measurement for measuring players or be them. Any kotoko, any the same thing, you know the same thing. So Obo media man lose match, hair will not break loose. But come to Kotoko and lose a game and see. Say Kotoko abo against Kadiago lose. Now we play, you know, I'm from them. How many times near to say teams abo match say lose, ewo Karela abo match lose, I'm your players are them. Yet the Amuka aba pack so. But Kotoko countless. That is the level, that is the expectation, and that is the measurement.
Interesting. Majid Asimero will start ahead of any player in the Nigerian midfield. Osimhen is a world-class player. Those who didn't watch Kukudazi will rate Osei Kufo ahead of him. But if you want such persons to make an informed choice, you have to give them the videos of both players before. Anybody, elderly person I know, who watched both players and always chosen Kukudazi ahead of Osei Kufo. Kukudazi. Those, goodness. Argument them say better was
FIFA ranking players are how many Kukudazi
talent.
Wow, talent. Players number blast and for tafu. Ball on the
tactical
okay. Talent
yeah.
Kuku aha Kufo. But stage in the Kufo matter.
Yes. Talented players like Dia and others who were sold to the European clubs. Alhaji Gruza has to beg them to take along Osei Kufo, and eventually he became the Jara. Someone to Jara say Jara.
He became the best, right?
No. Sent to Sobisana.
Okay.
Attaché.
Transfer. Okay, became celebrated in the world, and now among Ghana's all-time top defenders. Nana Johnny and anyway abre yenyina hananka yenka na some kakra
David Jonathan no kan na
ure yenka se yenya ina mo se okay me yenya yenka na sem na mon kan sa men ka se na nya hwe na hwe de wa ye pa
me sadly ko tumbo
you know that no fofo no nyu bia ho asem na no bi buta
na nya nka ni mas ma to mo me na mtintiro mo yeah me adam tintrom
na no be the question ma say musa but then me musa off air ansana so we kind of air say
some ka say me nyai na they are fine but say onye hwe de
okay that
ya twe no asem
okay
na ho
obi a ho asem
na Johnny ready na ko ozo bi abeka me ho asem tro
enye wo ho asem David a general statement
okay
a general statement
nka me no di be yem
David enye ho asem ho asem de general hu ni asem
well we dey asem Okay. It is a very young fancy na young coach champions na Newton and so.
But you know me busa question back na atiefo.
Who was Newton?
No. Me di atiefo.
Okay.
Jordan Opoku and Thomas Partey one in ball one rank.
Kotoko Jordan Opoku.
And Thomas Partey one in ball. Me di atiefo one answer.
Papa Kofi the way free Sheffield UK. Tell Managerial that Fulham will always choose Alex Iwobi over Rashid Asimero any day, and most clubs will do same. We have Asimero's qualities in abundance in our youth teams. Papa Kofi, Sheffield, UK. And anyway, kindly tell Newton that he should keep on hyping the Ghanaian players. Why? He will do this, then Yawa go pie. Then Yawa go pie.
But I could continue.
We was a friend, Professor Neuro. Okay. he will do this, then Yawa go by. Ngobi is far better than Asimero, and this doesn't need any comparison to West Sweat. Newton always want to make things complicated, but for my man Andy, he is simply legit always. Good morning to your panel, Prof. Nero, Unaudiwe, and so Ebre. All right. New, your call screen is so how they not be
Oh, say we have corner. As I say, running your man down now. Your bobo so tears a free of corner. Nine chair, you better shift your best by Premier League. You know, a lot of stats and it go off corner. Na yan discuss it. If you cry a hidden start to be boss so abakasa no yan cray. So definitely your start I be breaking it down. Actually, how are those records were broken down and how new records have been set. Now, of course, there were certain top-notch performances. You know, only say AFCON of course, Mendimone, Yasin Bonumoba as top goalkeepers in Europe and on, of course, on their continent. But you know, keepers a hold wa. Oba coach kakra nsa no akoto Yasin ne Nuamendi. We have other top saves or AFCON no ye be discussing by measure. I explain how technically those goalkeepers need to be save situation. And of course, we have some of the top goals. I be highlighting in our board no so. A pack I the way AFCON no.
Okay. All right. Do you remember nothing new at the San Seminar and so Abre? I'm Richard Na from assignment. Said, some players fail because of the environment they play at and where they move to. Because I remember when Jan first went to Italy, he said he nearly gave up because of the weather there. Okay, Richard Na assignment and so anyway, Abre. Mami ba kumfiri wana quickly. Yenhwe Champions League games no kakra na fi yentoa so. Magid Asimero and Alex Iwobi's argument okay, should stop. It's like putting one ladle of salt to a family soup. You can imagine the taste. And the chemist right. Okay. Rich wealth. Asante Mampong. Asante Mampong Tunsium. Okay. And also the way Ebre. Ma yenhwe the etwaso ebiom. Ohineba yeboa. I say Jordan Opoku has the skills and Partey has the strength. So each one of them has a speciality. Ohineba yeboa. Anyway, Ohineba.
No,
it's man. So answer.
What can also make a lot of sense.
Also, be out of the
Players be out doing better than be out on the strength, but it's me case. Messi no not on strength yet.
But that's her opinion.
Oh, why of the two?
What the argument for Frobbe
My question, and non America.
I know, let me see Messi Ronaldo, the international legend,
Mibusa say, Omumi no moon choose to do Nimbobo. And what qualities are. It doesn't answer the question.
The qualities are not same. And no seem to be out on the day.
Into me and compare them.
What I compare, but I'm not the other. I
ask a question. I'm saying that the answer he gave doesn't answer the question.
Okay.
That is the point I'm making. The same one they are into choose back. He shouldn't give us the qualities.
Okay. Gizo. Someone named Gizo. Okay.
Who said the Gizo? The Gizo no ba how can that we are full there. Obiam pene ma onim panimfo ne nkomasa wonso tueska ukunim posters wona o so ye wontimi nkata o de da bia lanchemati tu nauni na na tu nauni keme bo tu nauni dabi also afu posters wona o so tata ni
yes
menim Gizo pa de
Gizo ye tia o so chia bugina
so
na nyame ya de mo china ne live band mo mrase brothers pub
e wo de chemso
right, or free hole.
Free hole.
The one from simple. Ultra, just across the street. Plaza across the street now.
What they call New they call New Benedict on this. You know, so
I'm so happy, baby. Yes. Yeah. May Mozungo down beyond
you know, so track anymore. What do you call an answer was an aqua about?
I won't send him about who crosses the streets now.
But he's sending running or
invite him now.
Tuesday,
live man, Valentine's Day. And I don't know what IP. Vazi yet now.
14.
And 13th, eh? Okay. All right. Hey, CCA. All right, I'm ready kopa. Tie nchena bosu na san so. Na ye kwaji. Okay. Hey, okay. Ye divisi ha na fi ato adwumade no so enche. Mega ko chade e to so mienu. Mega ko chade e to so mienu. Ana medi ka che mienu. Mr. Bakupe de match right? Oh, na se ko chade ba. Na se ko chade ba ka ho. Me ba ye be wura Denmark. Copenhagen.
Yeah.
FC Copenhagen on Man City and that's some get to Accra. And Sana, you say we're Germany, Leipzig, Red Bull Arena, and Leipzig also and Real Madrid. Another big game and Champions League 8 p.m. Meko a bones na yakochadi tosumenu 3,000 Ghana cedis 30 million. Why ena econo bones
Sajo masom e the cash room na aka 12,000 Ghana cedis ene gugu ko imu e don che say nipa 9 sika wa ha pacho wo so wo hwe wo ye Vodafone user MTN user fa hujimo no bia to me wini fa phone se sia na menkyere wo kwan ya so be fa so adi 3,000 Ghana cedis ne bi e ye *256*2# send it now for select the first option no e ye Kessben FM Kumasi. Oh yes, and I baby say ticket ba kubia e 5 Ghana cedis into do apesa auto no bo shem sa na fa bo pin ni fa di atwe what is an share so dia yen kwone yen kohwe say bia na wo so nsoro ma hye na nda 3,000 Ghana cedis the toss mienu no oho na eba why na edi the toss mienu no oba na edi nkan no na sesia no oba na edi ana se bema Ghana he fan so no wo Ghana fa na bia wo bia utumi di ho jim no bia to me wini lucky number din ye 0246 688 *0246 688 me ba cho say wo number ni na o share Kessben television and I will tie Kessben FM Ghana for na bia wo bia check hwe na one kasa di ho dance say Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your wallet. 0246 688 *. Order 3,000 etosumienu no akwa akodi ne ho. Oso wo hwe na wo nso wani je ho. Na oso pese o wini sika ni bia fa phone no Vodafone users, MTN users *256*2#. Select the first option no Kessben FM Kumasi. Uwe baby sa ticket bo ticket do apesa auto ne shem na bo pin ne fa di atwe na ma o ticket ne mra na se wo nso ma hyerɛn a ɛna bia na 9,000 ya kai e bia na mu ba ko ɛyɛ wo dia sa bia na kyerɛ say 6,000 ko aka 9,000 more to give away.
Okay bones masum ewa ha enti we now toso mienu yensa akano enso ewa ha. A friend besides me says, if all Sir Joe's friends have suspicious characters, then they say, show me your friend and I'll show you your character. Tactical Orlando. And when you could draw us and
Orlando born on a tray.
Yeah,
a friend be Anthony.
Yeah, okay.
As a man do a catcher no. Upon was a man do a catcher. Okay. Orlando who for as a control ye.
No, who's a wow.
Watch now down for Bennett.
Tactical Orlando cry. Once more, I see you. I'm saying so. Back or Kobe could drink of Fosika. Eddie number near the man of one Wajiska. Ya nipa bako. Number nipa be 10. And Ojiska. Or contribute. Or contribute to show. The picture na also there.
Or contribute to show.
The picture natural. Or the children wa yes yeah. No afraid the pan no. So I know na kasa. No aji. But there any papa
and you pimp jman
me fanto so am so we be attacking me woni mo feel like me Orlando. All right, but me come winner Dr. Sumienu ho quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Asambe.
Hey. Mr. Vince, that's the time me.
Hey, o ka say free.
But free Cape Coast.
Cape Coast.
Aye.
Your friend say.
What's up, Melanie?
Friend say.
Let me see.
Okay. Hey, may more hammy no.
Now,
What do you want great match? And when the first time I would to be.
in fact, the first time I met you, but the solo program next time, in fact, the teacher is introducing me to the program now. It's in the shepherd.
Oh, nice.
I'm on the way to Motaka. It's a function. Now we are knowing that Naval Day. I was
Uhusa. You were the first time I went to be on. Oh, nice. 3,000. That's what you can now.
That's me. My first one by it. But I was a little
wow.
It's me that master.
Yes, yeah, that's pa. Also, nature. What's it? Now we did more.
Yo, that's
okay, yes, yeah, that's pa. And 3,000 cities. I told me no. Ecolamisi ho. Ewo Cape Coast. Or Nijimpa. And the Vals day no. Akushia. Aye. A better to say.
Also sponsor be.
Yeah.
You sponsor.
Also say ombedi. I say no. And no more use.
What are this year?
No more use. Yes.
What are this year?
And ma send any scar. Omo bi ma be manyabi.
Why are they?
Yeah. And ma be 2 out of 100.
And
I do music and be chere.
Yes.
Yes. Abejodi aka ho. Was sukra cheze oni dama.
Let me see me in him.
2 out of 100. By ebi omo so omo ye pa.
Yeah.
Omo bi mi ni wadi. Okay. Yamra Champions League games no so kakra bi na fe Minko Newton lati mari jata ho on fa inko screen no eso na ye kako na fe dia kanyina enso ye de Bremo Otikre Rich Kifit Club. As a Jordan is far better than Party, but because of the platform given to Party, it's made him more popular. Okay, Oti and anyway and so Abre in Jordan enya Arsenal ko shemwa. And Atletico Madrid before so local Arsenal and Jordan be bought his party ball Atletico Madrid and Arsenal right Sada Moka
You can say
Sada be brave
no
yeah say platform no nya but be bring a platform no e require bi as any omo kra and but when they
Fred okay. Do US guy you want to know to pele ho onya wiase platform na edu make an dey about manfo don Fred edu at enter by 14-15 no about MLS ni bi
okay
the youngest ever player about MLS Fred edu or Freddy or evaporating into the skies obi an who be 85 bi
okay
general
boss please I'm part of the two the two ladies I'm a giver waiting because 2 out of 100 yeah no omo ye ma don benye bia omo ne be ma be spend
you find charity
ne ho hia na oni me ni ku na ne dofo na
you find charity
on to scabe no
you find na won ka start oh
say rough from kwano 2 years boss
men so
we didn't on to scabe no de be ma
me ke mo kwa kra no ma ho you find charity
rough from kwano de tie jiro
konkofu sika odino na moto weed na be fa no de se ha ko yina kala kura de bi ngoku no
koku kala na
kala ya e kala
mangundi tilapia odo
which is on
la se sen ho gay dada na jiji ni na
yeah de kala mo
refgaleka ele kotafua ni nyina I just gonna feel it
e bi won ho kura toni koto no ogina oni no
wuti wadi a wacha we no so yi o ye de aka ni ya wuti o di a wacha
aduane a wadi no adwuma
wuti o for picture mra obi akwade aba je no o mi so ma picture no mra
one top road is all orientu aso
you know UEFA Champions League is back then aba back Copenhagen that is Denmark and then Germany that is Leipzig and Barcelona FC Copenhagen are against Manchester City. Now, General Copenhagen, they ever come in Champions League. Me say, no more in the group of Manchester United and Bayern Munich. These are typical traditional teams so far as the Champions League in the
immediately you pounce on me, the TV froze. God no go shame me.
Waiting on.
Me can't touch all. I'm saying TV no board.
Okay. Obiati.
Yeah, me kind of, but some man know that one. Yeah, you must repeat to the uncle. That you.
Did you know? Copenhagen in the group of Man United and then Bayern Munich still almost survive in that order. And it was a Galatasaray team. Now my parody players are more experience in top flight league or mobile fame and still it didn't work for Galatasaray or many chance to qualify to the next of the competition. But you know, almost supporters would just be happy playing against Manchester City, the best team in the world. Now, but at this situation, if you want Manchester City to open some from the Genoa, not the likes of Victor Claassen, Mohamed Eyonesi, Diego Concalves need to play about themselves. And you know, team FN Copenhagen almost say draw against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Man United, United, you go actually abroad Mulusu at Old Trafford. But I don't think team FN Copenhagen the quality to beat Manchester City Copenhagen. And you know, a game I'm going in for a Manchester City win. And knowing Manchester City in the Champions League, how many teams in the you know, and recent times on show when there's sumptuous Manchester City setup, but Kevin De Bruyne is back, and you know when he's back, especially sad games, you know you can always trust him. And I'm tapping Manchester City, so I'm betting me win this particular game. Real Madrid are against RB Leipzig. This is in Madrid the room Germany. Omukoba against Union Berlin. Omuko lose by Omuko win by 3-2. They are yet to be defeated in the Champions League group stage, and that is Real Madrid for you. You know almost problem Omakom and no Nemakala Ancelotti special. So what's your team now? From last 3 seasons, Omoma Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane, Koeno. It was David Alaba and then Edam Militao Nacho. And I'm team they win the Champions League. No, I'm goalkeeper Courtois. This situation you need Courtois, you need Militao, you need Rudiger, you need Alaba. Unfortunately for them, so I play in the April. Etienne, I'm against Leipzig. I'm about Lucas Vasquez on the right side, Andre Lunin in post. You know I kept on so called on and Famano. No, I'm about Fela Mendy. Defense of Dani Carvajal and you know Nacho is back. And it's a wash on backline acquired them, and that is where a difficult to best stop a team my friend RB Leipzig. In attack, Omo Openda and then Abranti friend Benjamin Sesko and Obiang Benjamin Sesko and Sao Fan Tentenwa, Omo Javi Simons and Daniel Olmo. Lucas Vasquez, Ewe Jumaye, Ewo Daniel Olmo, Ehon, Samson and Nacho, any Abranti a friend Dani Cavaya, Ewe Jumaye. On Abrante FN Openda and then Abrante FN Benjamin Sesko, especially Benjamin Sesko. In midfield there, Abrante FN Shangla and then Kevin Lamban and a bit Miejina as pivot. Omobe go by a 4-2-2-2. And then the baby Amakuros and Pimpi or Tabo. And also we go by the traditional 4-4-2 system. Obo Samenka on the right, David Roma on the left, Klosterman. And then Willie Orban at 2 center back. Na Paulo Gulasi, hungry for goalkeeper now, then by European Championship now. Or be perform so we another pool. It is an omo bekoron. Na midfield na you 2 wide, 2 central. No man them you ewanimu. Into a 4-4-2 setup and a team my friend Air Leipzig. You expected you know omo betimiako. This season at home Manchester City na etimiako akosha and omo ye team omo echo end to end omo biemu ni obo. Omuni team and defend it. Remember the situation will be some problem in defense. Bellingham ni ho. Inti almost be go by Toni Kroos, Fede Valverde, Olien Chomene and Eduardo Camavinga. No more be able to ama Vinicius Junior and then Rodrigo Goes set omumienu into LED line. Inti Ejuma Semenka and then David Roman so it to stop the wide play and again Willie Orban and Klosterman. Stop Vinicius, stop Rodrigo, you are good to go. And see a share the 2 players in the in the Champions League, the Omodiama in the Spanish La Liga, you know, Leipzig will score, Real Madrid will score. But I'm taking Real Madrid so I'm beating me out winning this particular game. Omodi fans near in good shape, they don't have personalities. And you know, I hope say make up for Real Madrid 3, team my friend Albi Isaac almost to every team I share a me. For the end games, the Man City win, Real Madrid win, Sana Genomi 18 akon.
Oh, okay. Intina Champions League games kakra senior. And the game I am a snappy day am my yang. No. Good morning, sir. Do you think if Simon Adingra were to be a Ghanaian, will Ghana be bold to bench Jordan Ayew for him? I think the answer is a big no, because in the Black Stars, seniority counts, and when we continue this way, we can't reach anywhere. Ololo Edway free at Tebubu and Abraham. There are so many players who have the platform, but they couldn't use it well. Ololo at Tebubu no and Asadi way abase Adingra. Simon Adingra, so you're Ghanaian, yeah. Because there's no way I be bench, no. You be man bought ahead of your stars, maybe say Jordan. No, because you know, you're the seniority in the Black Stars.
National team being a seniority, Eddie. Cote d'Ivoire for almost started with Grasso, Dumbia, and then Jeremy Boga. Almost started. Almost bought tournament in the after 3 group games. Our moon send your man kuyi. Our man in math 5 take team. And already say, national team almost struggle, especially so pressure bomb so until you need experienced guy within the setup. You know, and what did GM Michel Seri buy? And what did Mazi Alan Gradel buy? Mazi Alan Gradel, Oninin chair, Grasso, Oninin chair, Jeremy Boga. But you know, he played ahead of these young guys on the bench. It is about performance. I didn't grant a Brighton Zobo or Bobon ye. A Donimbo. Samson and Nigeria, unless you will be Genoa, so football national team, only senior player. Vito Simen, I feel any Vito Simen first half on you. Darby, Yan first half on it. And the only seniority, trust the con, it's not the captain of the side. Only senior. He's the best player of the tournament.
I was here bold. A starter, Dingra, no some perform, you know. Obi cried the other time, no, because Obi say Niama. Bola, a Dingra, bon, Niama bit my bobia bon better. But they be a dirty bench.
You know, me say.
Because you're a junior, on the senior.
Blaster. Say play a beer, mopi beer, so one cobayadi. And I won't.
Okay.
See a cobom match the day you money a say, see the dinner my say. By a bomb match is at the dinner why I say. Yeah, bought against Egypt. And our second game against Kessben, you know, your first game against Egypt, and then the Kessben game. Yankasa lead to say do ya there. Inti kayem bench or doy. When you know intimate money and for lead to say do mebo. Yene Angola, yene Mozambique, but nearly to say do na boating boy. Yankasa sali sunya de yem farm ati mebo, you know, mebo. Amata mebo yene Mozambique, ultimate boy. Sanet ye. And ye yan and Jojo Walcott dapu man yes on adium. And ye yan de artistic 2 man yes on adium. But send no foreign boy and until more than Santi and Fatty. San yet, ye bomb match bia no bia mobia. Yes, or no boy and Kobayadi. Sana blaster at ye. It is about performance, and I'm saying that national team be a warrior bia seniority count. And a Ghana Kwa
performance and seniority. Dinner's account.
A dear Namazi Alan Gradel or dear perform a che, sa place na me bomb to check their teams. Singari na ye bench na the GM Michel Seri by the check on team your performing. It performance and seniority count. You know, will be and a Ghana Kwambi says sometimes there are certain decisions to be and you know we haven't really given these young players opportunities too. Yama kama the opportunity to work. Yama opportunity to ultimate boy.
Ah well. Yan fancy and Teloko News in Latin America that one of you also the Urum Kakra and Sana Kwame Miki at the local source no Abre, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel near 121, Babia on Sa Ebeka Facebook and the YouTube na on Sa Ebeka Ewo Honum pages. Facebook for no complaining Kakra. My name says sound and Bibia kama Ewa. Kenny Emame Woho. The all-time best central defender Ghana has ever produced was John Eshon, the late of 11 Wise, followed by John Wilson, and Alex Mingle of Dwarfs, and Ghana Academicals. Kukudazi was good, but it will be 5th or 6th on my list. I don't know where to place Osei Kofor. All right, Kofi Ediwe, free Toronto. And so Abraham. Sergio, good morning. Stephen Appiah wasn't the main man during the 1995 under-17 squad. But given the platform later, he became the captain of the Black Stars. McCarthy, Edway for Dunkonofin, and so an Abeka program, no, and so at home. Your own Chelsea played, and nothing is said about it. You ain't seen anything yet. Why did we Abre? What for Divya Anka? Yes, Chelsea. I share.
Yes, I'm a count. So I'm going to miss you.
Chelsea, pa. Okay, you go.
Okay. You know, and it was another difficult game for my friend Chelsea. Me, I saw some baby videos, no, Eddie Amai. But in the last minute, Chelsea ebela for last. At the end, Chelsea were against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Ebe share 3 goals. Against Crystal Palace yesterday, no be a share. The Chelsea beat me. Omo consider reaction. And a Conor Gallagher. This ball no edit 2 went. Consistently Conor Gallagher is scoring. And then Enzo Fernandez is also scoring. And you know again, it was another Conor Gallagher. And a second goal no. Before that pass from Kopama, you know, one of the best through balls that I've seen in the Premier League this season. But look at the composure of Abrante Enzo Fernandez. Or relaxing my Daniel Munez became Colombian, you know, it became and no place bono and the right side of the Henderson. And only idea and the 2 quality midfielders of Chelsea. Tima your friend Chelsea and after Jefferson Lema, first go no be any time and do it. And can game no 1-0 now and answer Chelsea at the 1-1 over pound. But you know, the reaction from the 2 central midfielders no, at the 3 points no, Emma Chelsea. Chelsea a team previously the best in the Omaya blessed with central midfielders almost a good from Frank Lampard, Michael Essien, Matthew Kovacic, Jorginho, Raul Melares, Emo de Barbicine, Michel Ballack, Emo de Barbicine. But in Ansay na kwa wingers and Kwaneshe. It's good. Say a coach a friend Mauricio Pochettino. Assassin Yemum Ama Enzo is scoring, Conor Gallagher is scoring. How Chelsea supporters ebe wish say Enzo performance or them against Aston Villa or both free kick share any the kind of goal now share no or bet to associate goes to the Diama. Sanson and Conor Gallagher started this season. He has been fantastic for Chelsea. Or bet to associate me as you go no Ama and Yamati. It was a good game. Crystal Palace from Chelsea Adiano also on and Chelsea also reacted to make sure said you know meet me secure the 3 maximum points no in Tianya one say after the game not Chelsea supporters in general no more to nyom say everything gonna be all right no more Bob Marley nyom no and no nyuma no Chelsea supporters no eto Pochettino and Charles na idea especially the goal from Abrante Enzo Fernandez.
Okay. Yɛmfa no sinsia na afei yɛntoa nkɔmmɔ twetwe no ɛso ɛnkyɛ no wakɔkya deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa na yɛahwɛ de sika no ɛbɛkɔɔ ne hɔ nkyɛ koraa ɛna yɛte asɛm awerɛhosɛm a mɛso yie papapapapapa na ɛyɛ shocking but de Nyankopɔn pɛ no ɛno ɛna ɔyɛ ɛni ho asɛm biara ɛka Dr. Grace Puadu of Grace Gift. Ofrimu ya. Asisi America say minim say emu no ne ade nyina no abeka yensa ewo Osei krom ha. Na wofa kodwo nyina enim say one no na eye adwuma. One no ko wiase ba bia ekobo Grace Gift hospital no ɛho dawuro asɛm ɛyɛ se aba ɔfakɔdwo ɛwɔ studio ha ɛnɛ ɛnyɛ advert ana nkɔmɔtwetwe bia wɔ asoɛ hɔ ɛna ɔba bɛyɛ na mmom nsɛm ahodoɔ a asi doctor wafrim ɛne ho nsɛm kakra nhyehyɛe ne adeɛ ɛwɔ biara ɛna ɔfakɔdwo yɛato nsa frɛ no sɛ ɔmmra na ɔmfa ho nsɛm kakra ɛmɛto yɛnim ɔfakɔ aba
yɛburu de men ko amesem pa
so go awesome pa yanti asem papa nso
nya asem kuma me ntemi kura na nso se ne tie bia ma ye bofo hedie na sese me ba wo ye den ya enye sie wi do nya me
pe no ye
da so amete
mun sema hodo
eno die
mun sema da mun na
nya asem kuma ma me woni didie mi video asemi ba ye free sei na wotwe mienu ne enura dai aduane edam yem ye sokodua sokodua ana akama
ona didi mambudi mamudi na chini ne adwuma
anyase kuma
munku se na menhye modin
yo
nti yes mayinti ede na eko
si e die dokota to form no dokota ne kuru a ofiri so kuru a ofiri mu ye djuso abankuru
okay
na abankuru ekoa na busua no etna ase eye ho hyehyeye no na kyerese eye ana ye de betudwa esanse as akan for amama mremu no se oba tantna ase wo na se ne ben firi mu a wo obedin ka firi mu ye kan se sodo titibre mu no a ana se sebe so obi ampa ka busua kura nya yi kura ana nka pese ya na wotweda nti na wotweda de ya anye na emom eye ne de ye beye kyerɛ sɛ Dr. Glacy yeso akoye bibi de public kyerɛ edom nyina adea
public figure
anya busua no ko adea tinkrofo twe na wotweda kura ya so bu ho na nso so Dr. na busua no omu fie na ahema akonwa no wo
okay
wo djuso abankru nti ya amane ni amamre nyina wie no o mama ye ho kwan se yi de ye nyo
okay
nam se edom dodo a owu ye kura no o mo tu ayi nan ni nti no se o mo be jam no na o mo be kura na chi kura nti ye bu na no bosumi ya ye wo mui eye ogefo bosumi na de bebe bie mo no de enkwada akọ match pass wo mo no ya mo kan borofum sei
match
match obenim bosome no
okay
ne de toso nkono
9th match
9 match
okay
obenim bosome ne de toso nkono da no ye memene da na yie no ye no krope
okay
esansa dem de ka kan se sodo ne nti
manye 1 week okay
ye be ye ene sa na tie dia 1 week ene ye ni nyina ye abom
okay
eye obenim bosome ne de toso nkono
okay
eye memene da ewo krata no so na say we no de omo de fatete fon so ye de bi kwa amawo na ye be hyedan so aba be simo yie pa de ye de kuta ne bi ne kwan so amamre kwan so pa enti obenim bosome ne de toso nkono ewo aye ne be koso wo ne krom eye adwoso
abankru okay
secondary school no a ewo dwoso no Ejusomai secondary school no kanene ye form 5 se se de o mate so what trajo somai kakra bia free ho konyina ya bankro
okay
eye jusomro no abom se krado wa ya nkyere wo mu a wo ho ejuso abankro jusomai school no na ukọ wanim kakra bia eho ne ye na bankro no park do so kakra kana ekwa na busua se ombe transe na omanom Dr. Glacy buadu ni sikasa a etwa to okra enti ehye no si ye no na sese ye ban framam ye be kama adofo ene ayafo a ye hwe wo mo ene Ghana man nyina e wachichiri ne penchen no ete ye nka na minim se fidikasi yeso de yakasa wa hai ye pekura ye nkasa biyo be ujuma die enya asem kuma ntina de wo ho no na memfa kwanya we so enkanto se Dr. Glacy na adwuma no 77 mpreduasa se yesoto bi owura kwamra kese na soto so ibi na Dr. agye ne yetia no a sa mrenki atoto ni nyine ki atoto nanso we no akoye nipa ho adwuma ye kasa wo firi mu no ayafo bebre we ya na ase ya ye hwe wo mo de bia da ene da me ka so bi adura san so obeje foforo so wo twim na so ameje adura ya de ne besa akoso enti yetumu enyeyi adokotafo ne anesefo no wo ho a
tinkrani kumasi nyina mo bie ni nyina mo ye adwuma
so tumu dia na ne ofese wo ne no so
okay
enti ye wo ho a ye adwuma enti omo betimi akọ na ye hwe ayafo a omo beji wo mo dura ye twen wo mo no se ye bie ni de wonso sese no ayade a utime ba ye wo ho no kwan de wo ba e behwe na asemo e wo ho no
all right
enti 9 March.
Okay. Our Joso Abanku.
Joso Abanku.
All right. Ovako dwebe dasi.
Yo.
Na bibia so fofroba. Moma ya sonte.
Na
mesemo. Mo aso benante aba no beka. Ya prono ne bie ni time bia.
Ayo. O bebie prono na ma yeda.
Time bia.
Ayo.
Sa hade mo dia.
Ye dia mesrew. Mani nsan. Wata ade. Mo mpam ne tuntum mame.
The same year.
Okay. The same style.
Only problem.
Bottoms ne nyina yenye ne se ya na emum e wayem tituntum ana se kokko.
Okay.
Na me fa nkwa yi.
Mate. Bamba 01 clothing. Me kono ho 4 miles. Na why be among what is
tafo 4 miles.
4 miles. Me do go.
Kwasi adan so ye ne na na ase asore.
Kwasi adan okay. The 10th March. Ne na ase asore.
No so ye be kono Joso ho assembly si asore de.
Okay.
Ayo.
Medasi na ebe san to nsa frɛ me ya konso why munkose ai we amudidi uni adwubinum we amudidi Dr. Gabi
se kura no oye hwe se me metoba ha na mo sahwi asem ne sie na me kopenuro o sahwi Dr. Glace no akokofom
no
sahwi ne kurum ane to men kra ho metoba ha nso nyame akura me se die wona se so didi man bi die
enokre pa
na da na anti se
enokre minima de pro andi no problem bi no ndia minim sa no pe wanu ne no pe wanu ni no bi dia desire ono ma no stress yes ajubi na ne ma me free mi nche and Dr. Grace so ato so tize da asema to no pa
tuntum no be sha che
all right enti ofa kwadwo enso eno no nhihye ni nyina eno de abeto edwane Dr. Grace Boadu ofri mu ya o memu ha mpamcho 9th March na naye eba so ewo Joso Abankro na fi ne kwesi da no so omde aye enase esom edamu nyina ase meko eye bones ho na makoche mesika etoso miensa ansa na madane bibia ama Newton Latin Marijata enso edenedi na ba na fi local stories no ye de atoa so ewo ho ede mamo enti se bones aye kradwa quickly me ba ho na fi hello bones take over
yo baso me som the cashum na kukuo ni mu no 9,000 Ghana cedis ene gubna se 90 million wo hwe ya mpacho fa ho jim na sikare de obie to me db and found say your first time and I to watch koso na twa *256 *2 hash send na select the first option no Kessben FM Kumasi who ye be say ticket ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis to do apesa auto no border fashion musa na afa bo pin ni fa de atwe why na sa de yenko ne yenko hwe sa wo so ma be hire ama wo so 3,000 wo so wadi bia 3,000 etoso miensa hwa na krona Ghana infa so no wo yo ba na se bema Kessben Cashport Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport Sergio Laka Roma why na winie Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis lucky number din ye 0549 431 star 0549 431 star me pacho say number there na o share Kessben television na o tie Kessben 92.9 Kessben 93.3 Ghana for bia wo bia check it na one kasa di ho dance here say Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your wallet 0549 431 star number in the third lucky winner aka 6,000 more to go cause one of our gym na bia na so nso ma hire na Kessben Cashport and that day once what disika 30 million and that form star 256 star 2 hash. Bonus send and select the first option on Kessben FM Kumasi. Botiki do a person or Tony Shame. Now Bo Pin if I did Vodafone users, MTN users, or be out with the gym, no be out to me winning. Sergio.
Okay, bonds. Masom. Entina ye twaso Dr. So miensa in a discano amano no. Ebe che scanning na ansani ya sorry ewa ha. Ente Newton Latin marriage that also didn't the twaso amae. Kamal didn't play so well when he was given the chance to play in our last game against Uruguay at the World Cup. I understand what Andy wants to say, but you don't expect to see magic from Amate or Alidu the time they were substituted into our final game against Mozambique. I understand seniority counts at various national teams, but you can't tell me bringing on the day was the best option. Sadiq Edway Efri Akokari and so and Abreye. When Andy Kem was chopping the fufu, and he later said, Mamin Kwai and okay, remember na tree na waturaba no minim say na true tree dia. All right. We not also miensa anyway. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sergio.
When you're 30 million.
But I'm in Laka, many other pa.
Ntina obo mi di to aso sa no. Yeah, now ka free here from saying.
Because free a dance asokwa, your friend Gideon.
Dance asokwa. Katie Hammond.
Yeah, maybe.
Katie Hammond is popular crowd horror. Like okay. Enti when him ready can you tribia now?
But me tell you enemy ready can maybe.
When him ready can you? Okay, e pass one paba.
Maybe
okay. All right, we drink adansi asokwa eho and Dr. Somiensa wa wini. Usufa hunrem na usu bitimi and wini star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi. Unsu bitimi 30 million 3,000 Ghana cedis 30 million and yesika ketwa kra. All right. Newton Latte married at a room race about na also kanjagum na fedia kan nyina no ye de a fisem. No.
Studio na Oshe Hawa and Yama Kono, it's all about the AFCON tournament at Etreguno. And also screen in the FFF, it's about the starter before, during, and of course, after the AFCON. Obia ni ruler obe play your discussion table no so no ye be na twegu. We are talking about some of the top saves at AFCON no eba we a general. And of course, we'll be talking about some of the excellent goals because it's a top strikers Europe no be more free your continent we says, and there are certain statistics and also so ebe twegu. You roll dice na END come from second for finals goal. EBC that save Stanley Nwabili Edmai or standing tall, between the stakes for Nigeria, and these are some of the moments Uparin Kujo air save situation Ubenya other goalkeepers air save. You can't save be our point about but save no be there. Generally, on Morocco and a high on Morocco, Nesaba, Adolce Cipriano da Cruz. This is another goalkeeper against Mauritania for Angola. The guy was solid. And Shasef, in fact, I can't remember Papa. Neblu, you can call him by the nickname Cipriano da Cruz, or make it a solid save. But deny this particular goal, we say power, precision, and technique. And Yamani and Sana Yajmawa, there was power behind the ball. Of course, precision because a kupomu and the technical skill behind that ball. Let's talk about Lloyd Kazapua for Tunisia and I said Namibia against Tunisia. This save, it was a real connection of the headers. And of course, a good reflex save to keep the side Namibia in the game. Now, any position one, Metaka wants him say, keeper be silver over ball in someone. Yeah, any position. The angle of the shot, this is it. But equally,
he made sure the ball will say and at the back of the net, and heavy coffee for Burkina against Mali made sure a cut dive reflexive bet me on Burkina at me about back in the game. Had it not been that, it would have been 2-1, but the save was solid. Make us so because there be an Ebosi also, but the reactionary senses of the goalkeeper heavy coffee for Burkina made sure say but be an angle na born econo. And you can understand how Idara for provided some of the top moments. And watch this save from Naimi Antonio Signori Dominique versus another top-notch save. But before that, share the position in general. He left about majority of the goal at the man one. Now sometimes free kick takers will be very intelligent. But be a keeper Nijano, while for one uncle, he made sure say, irrespective of the height of the wall, or Bema Bono Abro wall also, making sure say that big side na keeper no, Antonio Signori, a German on a 100 ball, but watch it closely. What a dive! These are some of the moments, AFCON moments. He took his time, really understand the situation, and he made sure saying the dive would meet the speed of that ball. This is a goalkeeping technique. And ultimately can be better free that performance. It was a great save. But Babaka is here once again. But this time, he angles the goal post. I mean the near post, making sure say the angle not always so acute. It's but John he has the balance to save that ball. But the technique not the ball or can someone or the volleyball the call out of the goal frame. Had it not been that, maybe I wouldn't be fun in some run it, But it was an excellent skill of display. And let's talk about Edouard Mendy, formerly of Chelsea, but currently on a Senegal buy. I've gone where the cat dives and more. Me kaki personal and pesho bono. So try say obey no or spring out in the body no kwanya. Trust me. It was a long floated ball that cuts across almost 70 meters. But Mendy said Nicolas Pepe want to be on your Arsenal, they are AFCON, and he made sure say obesable situation. Aishi Manula did another excellent save for Tanzania against Morocco. But Morocco for even before the save, how many passes put together and Sana Munya this particular shot, and it was a rebound. And Sana all deny and all fans any applause from the teammates because such a situation, but before that, look at how our BT defense in for the rebound. It was a safe defense in the call, but the goalkeeper said no, he stood still. Apart from the saves, we have these top players. Also and my goals in the final table. But before that, these are some of the starters. Etragu AFCON, and for the 12th time, Marco 12 times. And now you can AFCON the host nation AFCON at the scene also. And these are all stars at Tragu for the 12th time. Obi host them the 12th country or host to na all stars for Nigeria there. You eliminate two more in the final for the 5th time. Marco 5 times. And Nigeria Baba Modia could do fine about 5 times 1984, 88, 1990, 2000 and Omababa joined alongside Ghana. Countries are Obra could do final Ghana could do final 5 times our runners up, and Nigeria at me a match that particular record no so I can say bad record crana on one match 84, 88, 1990, 2000 for 2023 so now 5 times a dozen back a man and Kenya it must fight the first manager one started AFCON but Obabeji is that bit surprising, but or started as deputy and Obaba finished the tournament as the head coach because Gian Gasset Luis so he must fight thereby becoming the first ever manager general AFCON but didn't all listeners so as the coach but or no and the Babaji and for Nigeria no other country now but AFCON a shot is short of Boko the fewest in the AFCON history. Wouldn't I run it down since 2010 up to a start is or gather start. Obiano could do final about shot get to fewest. I'm about 5 shots at goal against the Ivorians. It's the first time ever. But William Trustekon happens to be the only defender. First time defender was a right back. But this time he comes in here as a central defender. And Wababes also as the only defender watched 3 goals. And also kwasi there. You can no Trustekon also so somebody also go in the semis. What was so at the final as at the ball to net and Okaya Gedo in 2010 Oshia and Oyebi and it's been happening. Trustekon a match that Gedo record 2010 Gedo share semi-final or should go semi-final no share final no the ball no or boy Sulia Okaida go no share papa Frank Kessben has pains to be having another record here as I said you can't once and was go most of the time no in the last 4 of the AFCON matches our bono general was share 2 goals but the previous 15 na Frank Kessben ontumi emfa ball and to Obianet or Kosa not ontumi and shogo Obia and this time Ivorian or more Simon Adingra right to dream to 10 how he could send in Yamamo a meta and Chebiana Sejo Modino Comono. He is the youngest ever player since the 21st century. Mekana make 2000 but a crowd sa wabo AFCON pano and one but for Max Gradel at age 36, 73 days. Or not about the oldest outfield player I will see a kind of AFCON we say and Ocean age now about BT Sam El Haddadi moving away from that let's talk about some cracks and also see what AFCON some of the top goals it be able to me I'm matching some of the postcast nominations you know and you're rolling now share verse is Sako Fofana for Ivory Coast earlier you know during the kickoff of the AFCON Shedipa Chan was and the ball hold up the resilience and the technical ability to bury that ball you know it was an excellent goal of the man Ivory Coast and a Seko Fofana who is here it's a certain more cool now Shedipa Chan was here and na ma okase goal na Eddie no general Kudus has about 4 players to beat. Goalkeeper no Arsenal we can but he had the eye, the vision to kick that ball, and this is another best placement. Ball will say, first of all, the cutback, but you know, the late arrival of the goal scorer, Zwane. These are some of the things it happens during the AFCON. Oh, you FIFA technical member or Tesoro and what Jordan did to a boy really to perform. So, oh, Kiki a connect here. Yeah, no difficult, but Mama man can go once. Let me talk about AFCON. My son found called Vest was called by Burkina Faso against Algeria. I shall say one jubility. I didn't say good to think and say very natural, but you know he was left off the hook and San when you had that good connection beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. It was awesome moment for Burkina, but this free kick has everything. Whether you make Messi, I should be the Alison Becker, but but still the angle was so acute. And these are some of the top moments. Oh, but Ejai Usu, Ejawa Reho, and from Mauritania out of nowhere they had this goal. Some of the moments will be a BT Kakra. Boy, a crown and Yabedi Pele and Yamo Salah and Messi. It's a certain Mauritanian youngster in Niakite and Ukrabona, all dribbling way through dazzling like a schema. Now, we are in one Jabona to or Sadibono echo to the furthest of the angle. You know, AFCON provided a lot of exciting moments. But these guys, and what Mozambicans did against the Egyptians, but the move and the pass was another excellent moment. Or you want to try beyond the goalkeeper and faking and I left and the dance, the ensuing celebrations, you know, a call for Simbabri. So I said, yo, AFCON there, you're running it up, but some of the moments, you know, wouldn't mean call about brown celebrations will be a fair some of the times, you know, because go away, Ubanyana Europe, way a AFCON and Uchagusano. Goalkeepers. Number 10s, midfielders centrally, and of course, strikers, Emilio Insue. These are all players. AFCON will say Ababe revealing almost skills and more talent, you know, headers, good shots, precision, technical ability at display. AFCON Ababe, the Kosi in a set, Ivory Coast, Etimiaje. But these are some of the moments now you to me call Ewa Bra, Yen Kan Wasem. But you better done any idea by a bet power for officiating the Refikala a lot of good production. Wow, Yami Admo you better that ashim throughout the entirety of the tournament. You better discussing in I'm in any and from my boss say Joe now on to a show so and feel.
Okay. Newton Latte, Marie Jata. You better also was ye papa. All right. Enti yema tuaso na yemfa emamwe. Joe Debra Afriki Joe Debra no ball makumasi asante kotoko ni Black Stars. Ko ni kra echi ni yankopon ya aduma mimi ndebe na otwe na ne bibia yesie no na ya ene ye nso ɛwɔ ɔsɛ kurom ha Kumasi na bibia bɛba so yɛbɛdeda no ɛwɔ Heroes Park Baba Yara Stadium na afei na yie anyina nso aba so ɛwɔ Baba Yara Stadium nyame yɛ adom a ayɛ kwasiada a nso yɛbɛsan atrase no yɛbɛsan atrase ɛwɔ Baba Yara Stadium and Joe Debra Africa Joe na yie no ɛho ntutuɛ ne ade nyinaa no ɛna mede ato dwa ne nyinaa bɛba so ɛwɔ Heroes Park Baba Yara Stadium memenda ɛbɛyi ne na wɔtwe so pɛpɛɛpɛ alright mɛkɔ na makɔkyɛ adeɛ Debbie, me kakra mambe 10-15 minutes na fe me nkɔcha de a ɛtɔ ɛnan emradu sɛ kwa make the local stories no enso ɛbrɛ kala na te sɛ
jo na me ado
ai de yankopɔn asepa wo hwɛ we say dia na me no za akɔm nko a ma oyɛ msiso me nkan re me za akɔm nko a
akom sɛ de akom
Igari. All right. Then I know the brain. Ansana Kwamiki.
Joe, over the weekend, I'm saying referees by a course, by a fitness test or Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I'm saying BBI Kamakama ya Antiatin Gaboni BBR. Yamiadum BBI Kamakama. I'm saying Penifono Ebaba Chema BBI course leadership or mobile. Say young who be bonny be a name then I pretty a ma money say Omunche Afcon their course no and your ma is see baby beer didn't need for beer a barber so a officiating and sa and your man and I say yes you will be away your mind into society there a power much say Omunco now be a winner quenya our bacoyeno on Fanny Pe on Fanny Bosso enkonko gyina park ne so na emom de mpanifo akyerɛ no ɛne nneɛma bi a yɛaka fa ho no ɛno na ɔmfa nkɔyɛ na ɔhunu sɛ wagye pɛyɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ de a ɛne ɔnyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛyɛ because ɔnyɛ de a ɛfrɛ aka sɛ menya ho nti sɛ ɔbɛnya ho de a fa ɔpepa ne fa yɛ saa nneɛma no nneɛma bi tutɔ osini a yɛbusabusa a sɛ yɛnya the leadership no sɛ Madam Christine Ziga yɛbusa no nneɛma bi a kɔfo bi wɔ no ɔmbɛnya FIFA badges na ɔmahwere adebechinom da so di matches o ma enchemu bebrebe na emu minim say ni nyina production team no ho no ma ifiti e chance say the new team kai no ye be hwe na yes abo omo voices no na nemu bi omo kai no na mpanifo so wa adwenkyere wo mu a na obi a che na adwene fi say ebi o ma meme na nya adwene but omo na wo asoe ho e na omo yesa da bi e ka say referee no ma na ye hu on do eye practical no be an say practice na anya adwuma de o be bia o ha wo se mo akwanya na se ananse se wo ye bibi na se wo ye match wie na wo anya a lot of practical work anya ama obi amagina wachi ama cherewa time bia no be mistake enu ti e de nkwan na e be fa so a e be kwa akobasa nchemu ni bi ba ya me na me ne omo nya adwene but it sounds as an econo a do baby a say a force say the better noma ebeba a lot of things Joe in a normal baby all the FIFA referees were around omutimi pass or test or a man be just be there by a bomb pies as our monfasa and man go park in the shoe
okay
on from co parking so and only a day yeah it was a weekend is a Africa Bashasi Africa Bashasi ya bon referee so ashasi nkrofo na omohwe a amahwe afcon ni nyina no omo bibia ne se omo bepwe se performance amode bema enti sa massa performance na mama mpanifo na omo di manim no no my failures because efe na boka eno ode aba enti sa wunyo akwanya na so ko gina ho na sa so kototo papa so dia na cheso ama sebe mfaso de bi ambam enti me de nyina ne se wo wie ye na efe na wie no me nkotena dem Bedroom Friday, bedroom Thursday, bedroom Saturday, go back to your training grounds. Now so odia unya ye no. Fabi bra, second division referees are there. Neko chira almost said the beya. Uni ho no ma ombesha anan. Na so do the nkwa akotena fie na wo kase onkwa dia. I don't think so it's being fair to the system. And it mesre ho mo. Me pa o mo che obebrebe. Mo amene mo hia, mo amene mo kasa, no ma bebrebe mu no. Na me ka che nyina se, monko na monko hye mo ko no mu kina.
na mo nkɔ na mo nkyerɛkyerɛ mo ho sɛ de bɛyɛ nkɔlaa no so ɔmo ba ɔmo so bɛyɛ dɛ ɔmo bɛsua adeɛ yɛmpɛ sɛ ɛba bɛtena ase na ɛbɛbɔ first leg second leg na afei referees na agye man of the match na afei yɛba bɛdiscuss ɔmo bebrebe so Joe, these are the things I am sɛ baa so yɛde obi biara ase nyame adom so obi akɔduru asomdwe obi a wafrɛ me biara no akɔduru asomdwe yɛnte atenkabɔne biara nyame na yɛda n'ase na sɛ nyankopɔn ntɔ nsupa mu deɛ ɔmba bɛyɛ so na biribi wɔ hɔ no ma mpanifoɔ no ma mo mfa mmara nhyɛ mo nsa sɛ mahu sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛka asa wɔ ha no gye ɔmo tie o da na me ne woyɛ program wie mu wie a na amanfoɔ sɛ yɛsika no bɔ yɛsika no ba abra kyɛ sɛ mpanifoɔ ɛhwɛ ɛtie saa so pɛpɛpɛ na technical team ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo nyɛ referees nko a na ɛhandle referees no menhwehwɛ mu amayɛ no sɛ ɛm sɛ review panel no nyinaa kɔyɛ retired referees nko a ɔmbɛ discuss match enti ɔmo de asɛm bɛto abɔntene sɛ referee kalawa anyɛ adeɛ a megye tom ɛfiri sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo yɛ technical people nko a so we thank God sɛ mpanifoɔ tie ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛbɛtena de yɛtan obi yɛtan asɛm na ɛkɔ so nyɛ nipa no persona.
Okay, make a cotadi I toso a 9 CCR *256 *2 hash *256 *2 hash dial. Let's select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na Obediye Vanjobenya 30 million 3,000 cedis CCR. O select Kessben FM Kumasi noa na Dobaya ni say Babusa number of tickets are pesa auto. Bakubi adbi rembia a 5 Ghana cedis. Bones Jessica toso 9 mami.
Na yo me so me the cash room na aka 60 million. 6,000 Ghana cedis ene gugu ko ni mu. E se nipa mienu sika wa ha. Won na di nhihye ye da agro ya ye di ho. Won ko na timi wini. Ti mu amu hia me abonte na mo toto papa so na msa bo zi afa kukuo ni bra na be yi ma mpacho. Kukuo ni machine mi ntim fa nkwa abonte. Ti fa de ne bra. *256 *2 hash. Afi select first option no. Botiki dudu apese wo boni shem. We a Vodafone user, MTN user, OBR to me winning. Young quay 3,000 a tosso and 9. One air chrono your banner sebema Ghana him for no war. Kessben, Cashport. Lucky number in here. A 0553 517 *0553 517 *. Me pa cha say number nie na o hwe Kessben television and I would take Kessben FM one. Check it hwe na wadi hu dance here. Say Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your wallet. 0553 517 *. That is 3,000 a tosso and 9 sa number ho and akwakodie. Also wo hwe aka 3,000 more to go. Koswa na try or lack. Nebi ananda ya odao a *256 *2 hash. Sunday we a Vodafone user, MTN user. Afi maybe sa ticket dudu apesa otono. Boshem sana afi bo pin fedi achi. Ma o ticket nimra ha nebi ana 3,000 no wo na etwen wo. Sergio.
Oh okay. Entina enso eno fourth winner. And I in Sakano Ewaha Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television tell Kala that the position of his fuller tells that he is spiritually on top. So he will be tried if he jokes. People may try him. Ayo. Okay. Enti ochano sene yesi obu akọ left hono e kire bibi. E chano yense no kwa wo de kwa kira eno so woni meaning. Wo de call right woni meaning. What the back front, what the meaning? What they call left, what the meaning? Let me count. I say. In the channel before so be channel. You see what they call first, no. A tracer spiritually, you are on top. Spiritually, you are on top. Because who be beyond who drew cry say. Because remember what do a body no a drone to them. Okay. Tijani, Sheikh Tijani, Edif Yobwasi, and a bray. Sheikh says all the quetry in the HSA, or Dana quetry, no such as say. Mamma Miki Hona Fee and Fa, a local source, no, Emram Pamcho, Doctor So Nine or Winnie, you know. Phone no off. Wow. Okay. When I'm on tribe, I know so. Young Quay.
Kanisa Ventures, and Omedi Kanisa. herbal mixture no ede abedwa so kope kanisa herbal mixture ne bi nanom a ebetimi aboa wie papa ayedura eboama blood circulate ye ayedura aboa ema bema timi perform ye obi o prostate no problem wo ho oba o discharge obi o white anase gonorrhea ene how o menses no embe ye o sisiare ema ne your problem edura ewo so nom eye kanisa herbal mixture enu ne dura ne mekanfo ediama any drugstore chemical shop bi abekobia no obenya kanisa herbal mixture dura bi na wato na wakwa akonnom free on number we so 0247 887436 0247 887436 Wofra number we so ye bejo so kanisa herbal mixture de eye edropa Inshemu be na wo ye birthday party bi na wo ye engagement na wo ye eye na wo ye wedding na wo ya drink out the kwase a obi aba obetimi anum bi eye bigo soft drink no na wo so the kwase wo the bigo soft drink ne kwase a obi obebia no ebenum na osaso busa se mami biom enka ho wo lost energy no wakoye djuma denden wo ho den so ate obeso replace wo lost energy na energy drink was on a Django energy drink. Sa energy drink caffeine a wom a kitwebi and nuntu numa wunya any side effect bia. And energy drink anuma na afe and now why would day. Nom Django energy drink nibi ko ni peduemu now lost energy num and sanso and bra back and famo. Trillium Industries Limited. Woman normally a year bigo energy drink no so me the bigo soft drink no normally Django energy drink no and so a day abedjaso Dominion herbal powder no a powder papa use Dominion herbal powder no anopebia and you may be no say you should Dominion herbal powder no kwamba faso na you should Dominion herbal powder no enunie also a teaspoon of Dominion herbal powder na the friend so share and no first thing in the morning also feel bed so ano no offense so share na the Dominion herbal powder no gum na was stay na one nom enyumre last na ben so kwakoda no na fe wa fan so 250 ml na fe wo the Dominion herbal powder teaspoon afra na one nom wo bia wo pressure wo bia na dwo ntimi nda wo bia honam tutu wo ba besia menses no embaye obi a empo no background about pain ohunam no aye bibia wo ho wo sisiyare emane haw Dominion herbal powder no ene wo so you see yare bia hinta woni peduen bia no ebetu asem ede amount ye Dominion herbal ointment ede aba usisi ukotoje wo poso na ye ya na wo yisu Dominion herbal ointment ribi na no so eyi pain efri home ede amount Kel 360 toothpaste anopebia twitwi ese na abetwitwi ose ama ose aye fita obetwitwi ose ama ose amodin abem ogam no amodin abem utit na amodin abem a bomede Kel 360 toothpaste ni bi esopa enunti ene friend 360 no na chese 360 chese esum o de to bathroom a wo bia bebia ne betimi ayusu bi ese twitwi de ehun wanum pampan no enkoye twitwiusie Abra you Kel 360 toothpaste no now de chuchose Samara Company Limited and a day aba edwasum Hebaso Company Limited and so at the Hebaso capsules no at the abedwasum anopa mienu enwumre mienu wonom capsules ibia ebeboa wiye papa eye bema wedro bema na eto woba tobi na fakoma bema no sede bia obetimi aboa no mentena wo so konom Hebaso capsules no ebredu oni oba kwakohyem ntu konom Hebaso capsules ne bi ebe felium nom Hebaso capsules ne nom na chena nom ko wanim na nye nipedue ne madwuma na Hebaso capsules re ko nipedue ma de akoye ediama aniem wo ye bema o low sperm count omwana won no entimi nyimoba wo ye bema o sisiare wo ye bema obeso boost o male vitality wo ye bema o libido no ewo form wo ye bema blood circulate entie bintimi nko bema ne mo a eye Hebaso capsules FDA agiatum se eye dropa no side effect natural herbs ene de aye ene de criminal so aba wo ye bema wo apply criminal bia ebema ho cheba wo ye bema ho bantem wo no obehie masese na ho aba wo ho bantentem sa emwa untimi satisfy oba no Hebaso cream apply bi na wo apply bi ebredru so no be kwahie mu anigye no ebeba ede amount baabi bia wo bia no benya bia to frɛ o number we so 0266 186 161 0266 186 161 and I say 0244 750 510 0244 750 510 Killer's cough mixture what dear a hardjene wobabo one entimi nko na de bia ho kyereo to wase na one wa bache obetu one asia a Killer's cough mixture and what's some one of Killer's cough mixture a treaty dry cough and wet cough a one na abanom se same framana air fanum ama minimum ho kyereo a Killer's cough mixture oko drugstore and as a chemical shop, a member bisa a cough mixture. Bisa se ope a Killer's cough mixture. And no, and a bit me 2 at the amount. Whooped do to a number near 0545 783 011 0545 783 011 Franco Trading Enterprise. Eton Yama Papa. Nyama papa fie and Franco Trading Enterprise. Laptops and atom, Nokia phone, Samsung phone, iPhone, and also a smart television. Wope air conditioner to, ope deep freeze and a normal fridge and a pebiato. Wope washing machine and a CCTV camera and a pebiato de bofio. Baby bia. A Franco Trading Enterprise and aqua. Wonsa ebetimi akebi. Simaf cement. Nyamia wadom. Wetima to asase ebredu so siu dan ni so musi asore dan musi hotel a plot na koto en ewo nsuom ayo dadwene se plot ewo nsuom de gisema fele nansa e ma no problem to cement anu enam na fa yo project no wo cement anu enam e de yo project na e sima cement anu ne the only cement anu enam obetimi de si dan ewo nsuomu obetimi de eye japade bia ewo so die bia sima cement and make confidence na sima cement no ye big promo uto cement na ye chewade enso e de kan biti sasase e biti se block machine nyama bia obetimi yusu bia no ye betimi ache obi na wetimi ayusi ama nyama tima konkan e de amount Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Consolidated Bank of Ghana and when the bank.
Okay, me Consolidated Bank of Ghana. We this year and Chakrabata. Maminya a word be free. Dr. Sunaya winning Sikano. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Design.
Yakuta don't touch almost say.
Yamia Dumboko. What I know what do you phone, no?
I'm Pacho, you come and do mammy this.
Okay, and you also have no Wiska.
Pachayo, Madame Safan,
Oh, who can say? Oh, okay. You are never winning 30 million cities. And this category. Okay, Uchinkwa, Koswana, for who are grown more, okay?
Let them be tell me, see, so that was
it. That's and Dr. Sunday, our winning scano, and anyway, a banner. Consolidated Bank
of Ghana.
Ne ho asem na odeba.
They not the Consolidated Bank say payday loan chese bosumi dua na bosumi pay no embaya yetimi etua sika no e de maw yetua sika no de maw ansana usika na ba 85% of your salary no yebetua e de maw gisa wo account our Consolidated Bank of Ghana Samsung bank assurance and so bank assurance ne chese obetima insurance ewe ya insurance policies awudo and the way ya o car no be insurance o motor no be insurance o dina we no o be insurance yen and ye be insurance no e de amount o school fees no untimi ntua o hostel fee no untimi ntua bie account our Consolidated Bank of Ghana na yemboa o ye businessman o kanyama friama no o ye businesswoman faster safer cheaper intra-African trade commerce payment no ye be bi e de amount gise ni nyina no okọ Consolidated Bank of Ghana na amnomontu we ye tu ni nyina enso e de amount general mama nhyase
oh before so nhyase Mickey Charles energy message aba Mickey Charles say hey Mickey is growing old oh Mickey is growing old I'm watching him live on TV he looks older than you his head is like an old litigant Abusuapeni Nti also chiao na memfa we na emoji da o.
Litiga ne chese.
Oh, nyama nso twene.
One me tra me twema nso.
Menim ose sa na kire. Ose
on tese no eye.
Ose wonim kire abusua pani akokora bi a. Otwema nso ya. Enje se wo ye ba otisa asa wo se.
Mikicha mini hwe kafa no.
Wo ne hwe kafa mikicha.
Jo na nya no kwa ko srebo no mo no ma. Papa bi ho osi mikini madro ton do. Na de mbisa so ton randa. Mr. Here to say one.
Mikicha zo kafa ho no ndi no.
So search no ko demonstration.
Okay.
Was sending message. Say me demonstration.
Okay. All right.
Miki baba.
Ndi oso wonim sa na tie say u nini. Na me se nye teacher no keke na ye no kre. Utina wase ho no sese wo space onum etutu osenche okutu osibe 9 osede tinkokra bonum a onante kra asesa kokra bonum a na wawura no nti Mickey Charles baby awo me enche awoso
Mickey le ka we nyina na so na ade bi aka
no brabe kan
they say they make message every day we nyina nka
no
me see tutu nkokra bom ni nyina message enim
ni sine tutu ne me na me de kan
nkokra bom ne
nkokra bom no say wa say de no
we na me see onipa bi o ye friend BKB o see friend BKB na ne bo tennis na nsamo waka no
tinti na tinti
tinti de mini BKB se o ye djuma mines mu o se onimbo oh de hun sama bapa na ye be hu me so se de twa picture ko hu a ye mbehye no
na dina mix jazz an kada o kuma ase
o se ko demonstration china nti membra
ni ndo bi o se obe wa cry
okay so from am kan by be 3 to 1 month
okay all right so Herbert amana yi okay Charles
on a said de na kan
dama
ana wo free
e bien so ti oro bet
mit mesa na mana yi
oko kana mana be ka
free Charles check
oko kana mana be ka
o be free with this
dama onyenyenyenyenye okay we enter go
general mama sasem em free the 13th edition of the All African Games Ebabe Kosin. Now we see Mustafa the sports minister. What in some do the tuja says Habre Jomediano Ebabe Shas or Casada for infrastructure so far Niema Wometimi Aya Womijidi is a bit my boy hosting All African Games ye Baba Bo and I see Ebabe ye Ewagana.
His Excellency Nana Rampo Kufuado, why Ama Ghana. First of all, the biggest aquatic center in Africa is here in Ghana now, in Accra. We have 10 lane competition pool, 10 lane warm-up pool. There's a multi-purpose hall, indoor games, basketball, volleyball, badminton, and other indoor games. It says it's 5 tennis courts, one of them covered with spectator stands. And also 1,000-seater with press box. You will have more. You have maybe be a most small way more to manage offices in your home. And as that, here, what people's do. Access rules, I say, University of Ghana Sports Stadium, more member years here, 2007, by His Excellency President Kufuor. 2008. Gent me and Queen Unity. And continue buying it. University of Ghana, a car form. His Excellency Nana Kufuor, or by must know. You ever go to African Quad, the SSI University of Ghana Stadium, they are upgrading. And yet, one of the facilities I use. I hosted the entire African continent. And also, and I just offer her, you'll be able to catch us at Jumano. We are, they say, yeah, handing over. And also, come. Apart from I know, say meet international standard. Until Mundo the best track company in the world. World athletic bodies. Use installation of tracks, athletic tracks. They have 4 Java contractors now for installation of the tracks. And also the requirement in this society says 5 meters away from the main bone. Say also warm up track. And also and also Mondo na Just say football field for training or your football field or stadium. When there's a football field, your friends say warm up track and so. Oko, but the same thing. Yes, our track or what? And so you mundo na. Or something ya share book say a senior certification. Say the way African Games we are. Na say organizing athletics, world athletic champions and African athletic champions. Obe to America ewo sa track na so which man qualify for other competitions because it is our certification. The same thing rugby field you see me for the name say much me call hoa. You see rugby field for Friday say West Africa there's no any better rugby stadium like what we have done. We're changing rooms and everything, floor lights, everything. And also we are Games Village. It says you will come and say we are athletes, you know, officials, we don't mind there. Mobile, you know, who's to. LOC for local organizing committees. Some of them who want and the head of transport, and also to transportation. And whom we said they took. Yeah, they took a point so the amount for bar, more Games Village. One person will call any of the facilities cast the whole at the Marco. And bring me, so it's a games management system. Yama media, the whole African media phone on my register. That's how you volunteers into who are media now. And bring us now, if you now want to register. You said be a volunteer portal. Volunteers, we have volunteers with media, media volunteers. Some of mon microphone, so you can be a volunteer to support. And also support my register. Aside that, cricket over. Aside hockey, Boko Emporium. The CC also gives me the alcohol. When you know, you present the host games, but beyond games, you set me position, you take any benefit to be filmed.
Where someone rubber you see Mustafa, the sports minister, or the etuja, Sanyama Wenyinan, or see some trophy play very important role, and Munti and I invited some trophy will be fiano. Almost all African games and we say very successful. African Cup of Nations, your boy, Nancy, Banavia, Obiakan once me, and some trophy and the mano a year crabberesa. Until all African games, see, you say, ye Timmy Bois, ne crabbeche, Omenia, ya moi, said the beer a bit my crabberry.
My stream say Africa they host the entire Africa and me commit me because I mean commit me and then chess and me come on me here more it's a for Ghana for volunteers everybody I need everybody support and I have to start by meeting you to seek for your support so that we can position and brand the competition the tournament me here more was really experience when you say be here with my then with my boy ama with my position sir ade eni mo bebre ho a na e ka say aye we ya ka yo na and ma me ho ka say bi aye de enye no pray ba mo ba e ma bo ejuma ya.
Some of the honorable sports minister, Yusuf Mustafa the two, and General Ocean Yamomaya indoor games, outdoor tennis, ya babo, ya babo, yinina, to say, Ninano, or my Nyama, or whole year, papa. One more, I put Nyama in order, or call a year indoor games, ya babo, baby, a babo, rugby, Nyama, ye General, or my Nina, and so, Aquayan would do, ya beye. Near Betima Copimo, a game village on Inano, or my Nina, and so what? Just all coa, only problem to say the minister can, and it is said, dear, be beer than a quim for a year the All African Games are, and che a babashas here, and so our Ghana ha, and the president of Ghana, Nadu Danko Akufo-Addo, the countdown 25 days more na a babashas, you know, what they want some do, and so at the air to job. You bet was what that story, Sama, Obekaya, Ghana Football Association, the Betuja. Said na watching there wamo ebe shase no my interviews for coaches are wamo a shortlist omo but due to say coaches omo apply no edos ntino aye difficult e de omo asat now wamo so muguso a sorting omo sone so enya coach a omo gidi so betimi aboa the Black Stars of Ghana nhihye no medical na tudwa se sabre GF no ayen nhihye de atom say some top class coach inti sika ne de se aban ni tue bia wamo GF no my ready so many be so te say de omo tua eye coach Nora o coach Black Queens no omo ebe so many be so no omo tua ne ka se de bia ebetimi aboa ye papa enso ho mame ko GF obi omo say omo so de atudwa say enemenim ye no omo be si eye 40 bedrooms ewo pram 40 bedrooms and a GF ni so mo pese mo construct or pram efa simple no national teams no ebetimenya baby no makọ camp eno kodanche refugees ene eye courses a wodo me ni no wo metimi enya camp na ko no metimi akweti eye two eye first class pitches and so at the ama pram ni nyina na GF no project a wodo a wo mo pese mo ye se de be ebetimi aboa ema pram no standard no etimi abasro general nra ukaye ewo midfield so say de Ghana Football Association one prosecutor no case a Kumasi Asante Koroko de koye edefa Solomon Safu Taylor hono prosecutor no what dismiss case no wo use this GFA disciplinary code no 2019 no and o use was Manchester City versus UEFA CAS 2020 A6785 no use here and general odi bu asem na wo say abrante no Kumasi Asante Koroko gidi se debi ekwanya GFA prosecutor no afaso di asem no yendi asem esa wo say prosecutor ni right prosecutor there obe make prosecution after prosecution no na afa academic committee or the status committee into status committee or the disciplinary committee in the timi tenase edi asem ti prosecutor there untimi tenase nhwe nkratemu enkase obi di for anaso obi di bim eno ti GF no ensanso enhwe mu biom because omu gidi se ekwan prosecutor na faso edi asem no enye ekwan pa eno ni situation say the city generally difficult to say there abrante friend Richmond Lamte no way abrante no contract no general say they say kika konom ayedin e de makumase Asante Koroko kotoko the proposal no e de ama no wo meta so the contract atoaso e de ama Richmond Lamte say Richmond Lamte and sign contract no o frena o se me manager eguso edi hu nkomo Koroko fo mpanyi fo freni bia wo me se o se won ne manager edi hu nkomo amana difficult e de ama mo a wo me se Channel League ne baba shase o mo pese mo de contract o sem ebe ha no e wo eye league no e baba shase munti wo me so the way forward before Ghana Premier League ne be shase because answer league no ebe ko break no na eye Richmond Lamte modimba na o bodema kotoko no na wo sunto anhwe no mo kofa contract on sensam de ba na ye problem at the amano yet also our other stories more say referees manager Edema Ghana Football Association referee Alex Cote when Ghana Football Association president I meeting after Jumedia Koso Kumasi Sports Stadium ni nyina fa officiating our Premier League no answer league ni be ko break no na complaints has work complaining other teams complaining about officiating and nunti or there are two referees manager nanim say no referees no fitness de omo ya ade omo obia pomdin e wosoro weekend say de nyamesi koye exams omo choro Saturday January say obia ya ade papa wa exams no mom during the matches no and our problems e wo ho what there are two manim say e wo so mutimi ya ade second round say the bia e massa problems no entimi nto so e officiate mu has of work a new manager wo be she ne dwumedi ase has of work Coach Alasan Watara was say across work supporters momo expecting bibia biggie in the second round because afei no abeso dwumedie second round die we be try say has work a respectable position no wetima assess players asabre womo ewo has work team no mu na afei season ba na wie we take full charge ne dia hom and a modern mono obi abe on see no mum second round e be wo die has work supporters no womun lobo mo expectations momo manen kosru pi sempo no has work e babeje e league no Tamale Sports Stadium there situation and answer say jom ye be say odi tuja wo ye say the stadium no aya it was an eyesore say sit awodom ceiling no nyina roof ni nyina no ebubu wo hwe be bia dugout ni nyina no aye bibia wo ho ebo aye Tamale Sports Stadium and no Kumasi Asante Kokosi aka ho two teams na complaining about the pitch in this situation. And you're going to Carol so complaining about pitch no city city and so abo. And then pitch ni fiti no a beto dwano. Ama club licensing board etu anamon straight wo mo so mekwa inspection e dey afat Tamale Sports Stadium no mo hwe na se the situation ni sitie e wo television so sanity a nyade am bema team bia esi aka wo Tamale Sports Stadium because of a pictures a etimi eba bonte no eno Kotoko ene Karela match no and the 2-0 in favor of Karela abra Kotoko na kombe so mo komeni mo aye FA Cup no ntimi anya possible amfa mo Abubakar Dambam e dey nsem to da so gidie se team no baby no mo no afedia omomodemo no ekoso so mfa play bia mbe join team no few players omo no na wo yom ho adwuma se de bia ebetima wa fans no so gidie se kodokwa free mu de na so omfo concentration nyina no emfanko the titu Premier League enche ye ba be hyase no wo mfa concentration nyina nkoso ye beto so President J.A. Kofo ex-president J.A. Kofo ne cup match a ebeba so ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium ye bo matchi e de former president Enimonyam abra Kotoko ne Inso Atraman na ebo kwesia da ebe enne ewo eye the former president John Ajekum Kofo ne fie organizers no eco present trophy no e de akwa akokire no no makọ sene se kwesia da ebe ya na kinsie no enso betimi abaso already no me the gate charges na ba 20 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis na wo gi wo gate abra Kumasi Asante Kodoko eni so atraman enso betimi si akan enso ewo eye Kumasi Babayara eye sports stadium enso under 20 wo mu guso prepare coach Desmond Ofe and the maintain prepare for the All African Games and no enche eba be shase no wo mu guso prepare towards a games and so na the Black Princesses and so akopiemu our France general wo so prepare towards a game wo so eba no National Sports Authority o me the krataba achechemu nyema wo mu gide se course our public account committee no wo so achechemu the o side and so ababetu the general yemfa stories no ensi ha.
Okay, all right, meka ko chade twa to kra na we for simabe du na local stories no enso emu kakra Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television Kessben 92.9 Accra nyina na mote yenka eho DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel no 121. Happy birthday enko Emma Akua Boahima Frimpong or KNUST level 400. Papa, any coach from Pong Manson. Wow. Mayanga Barono. Coach from Pong Manson, the Baba. Akua Boahima Frimpong. Head coach, Baby Gold Stars, ne Papa. You were so happy birthday, especially Papa and the family Nina Akua. I was so happy birthday. Why? And then special day amount. Enjoy. Okay. Yeah, twice a day amamo. Yame Yaduma. Yawada China Chi Yawada, right? And Oba Penny Theresa Edu Atobra, Oye Yankasa Atobra, Oye cameraman, Kessben television, ne mame, ne nsie any na yena, and so a basso, Heroes Park, Babayara Stadium, Oba Penny Theresa Edu Atobra. And a time friend Abner Duchumwa ne Ninsi ni ye nyina Yawade and a basmumi nyina yanko boa atobrana onkra ne mame achi onsie no na onkra na chi kra ene abusuani nyina mamu nyina yakọ mekoche sike etwato na fei abidafo ha na be wrap up. Hello Bones.
So the cash room na kukono aka 30 million 3,000 Ghana cedis ene gubna je say yemfa ma de ni tibeye na ne number apia o ha hwan a de wadi nhihye ne so star 256 star 2 hash send this na nhihye na aba select one Kessben FM Kumasi uwie bebi sa ticket ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis ti dudu a pesa oto no boshem sa wa wie a yenko hwe se won so ma ba hyiren na won so watimi awini bigger 3,000 Ghana cedis etwato nka we de nka se jo ye na nka ja nka boys de o ma de nka be boa pa so boys munni ho chance yenko na yemfa nche Kessben Cashport lucky number ni 0536 640 star 0536 640 star. Me pa cho say number nie na o hwe Kessben television na o tie Kessben FM a mesre wa check your phone so hwe check hwe na wadi hu dance here say Laka Roma Kessben cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been sent to your wallet. 0536 640 star. Say yo, and the 15,000 out the mammy said Javier Fancho Kessben cashport seno Nina ya che amanasa come 150 million.
Yedasi pa bones, yedasi. Me better afia before ababe muka krade amaye. Dumienu, sorry, donko na ya page mu na breaking news and so atwaso amaye. No mienu kai DJ KA. Na no so abetra say munim do timi eye. All right. Andy yenchen kan cry. Local source no go on be chance free him. Over 4 minutes.
Yeah, I blame media and say almost sell the negative side of the game, not children grow for. But you know, so who ye climb licensing, who ye FE, who ye in charge of the FE Cup now sanctions are park who see and concobos of Bola, then our expensive media nenka. You know, I didn't our expensive media nenka. You're pitching in ye. And I fear our Shama Kotokone Karela Aboy Namo say. Most say quite inspection a quack share. Say pitching here, then going forward, and no allow any club. You know where pitcher was possible. We are there was possible.
And Guasiama Ghana crowd.
We are there was possible. Say Ghana
Stadium, I am Boka ye. Ye nyini permanent so. Na April netiti. We stand no mu. Kwesi pon. Ko other stadia. Aya ye. Park Sahodwa. Maya Boka. Monsa nhwe mochi na monkohe monsa mochi na maye na esisi ho no monkohe the state e wom sisi na moye foforo na esi astrotef na fanfare kese monko mochi nkohe na maye no enim gwa sebe no what is this
enti ene won say wait na monsa fan to so bio enti ene won say ball no je no ai obi ani stadium ho kotoko na
ko trafi mi makoye bo
wana be kwa ko hesa boy why and a book into your born and casano. More born and more good born, say good born any mass. It is supporters in coherent microphone cancer and palm found one. Here, Mumble Mubia.
And then once he ain't shown live. Shunkunya, when I got some kunya with you.
Is it born? Is it born Gunyano?
When I got some kunya with you, won't that dear, ya boca. I had you. I will hold. No, I will hold. And then once a man show live.
I almost yes. No, be a meter. Which serious TV coverage in a baby wasted time about the trouble. What am I for? You are even insulting your viewers. And it is a reading Obian spending just a penny. Obian is telling you already now.
Chef Confé, Fire Buffy.
Fair Kosovo, Cote d'Ivoire. Ye nimpany for my already young couple.
You know, send Obia grant himself after public accounts committee at 7. Cassady and Penny Policy Coto to Papa, Professor Chuma to grant Nijuma Dion to Azubio. But I see that he's still at post.
Yeah.
Until Kashi, I think they're going for
and I won't sound very statement is into the Abba Bonte. We need time come to kind
of. You don't want to go is still time of Gazani Moria. I think going forward, there are certain things we will not even waste time to talk about it again.
So after these African Games, Professor Chumesi will still be taking care of the facilities. Oh, Ghana. So who appointed this man? Joe Shibi, Edway, Ifri, Canada, Toronto, and Abre. And not Tiwano.
Unforeseen hands. Your politics.
And on Chessa Carella says, and take Kotokonu, but on Kanwasam. Carella 2 Kotokonu.
Yes, they did well.
Or more you more free.
They did well. Kotoko. They should have their game. Recent times, FA Cup born now, born and so any. And in the last few years, they've not been performing in the FA Cup. After winning it against House of Folk, you who got in the FA Cup bill. After winning it against Karela or Kumasi, Safutila Mubebo penalty, and say now after that, and Pim de Costa Mobile Kotokono, Kayeke Mobile Kotokono, you who got be in that order. Into please, Coach Prosperity, almost a team no, now in the last 7 months, you were performing against baby any good stars, you played well. But really a game and no BIS person can list. Mobiti media revival the club ne very well. Mobiti me a man microphone yaje. Say at least in Kakarela there. Kamdon Bay Hana, but you know, you give it to Abubakar Damban in the charges, and Karela had here, and then General, or see a bomb. You know, I think see a been that time. Safutela, Simon Koto, Jena Kotoko, mo player, and I must say, Mumpel. And a boy, and they say, Sadia, Muntrian, Kamamen, Conyasa, Mumpeti Mamma. Montimi and Tria, Mon Pitimi and Petit Mamma. He said that, Minya team, Sadia, my contract now, Academy, so Jessica, because Minya team, the Amenco. Now it has gotten to the level of Kotoko for and I feel your money on play an H. It was status committee said, oh, yeah, double registration. Now, you know, double registration, years no more can. Was you not part of the Kotoko team that won the league? I don't know.
The communication team, no. So, say open information grave from where Eddie. I say we not go freebie now. Udina so much. Why now friends say what it is in Mudi amount. Udina ekwa na ekwa. Minim akas mabe mi no. Just yem fancy ana. Okay, na me call Newton zo.
Every so mobile support to Blaster coach ebe for any payment. By under 17 for na eku 2 years. Under 24 na eku 2 years. And the 23 phone music come from last year, be seen on the finish support home. You see why the Bia Blaster and the Kwani Asaban. Ye near you say a bed shish from we. By a sort of now, pay them the bonus name pine on a day. Every is on best support to coach in terms of payment. But ye under now, ye fife, ye picky players if you and more when you never Blaster bunny, we are not interested, see a big investor. You know, a football made up.
How well? Yeah, na Newton.
General.
Yeah.
Media rehopa. What can do ni kwase kameko but media reho. It's been 2 seasons and a Sule Muntari nyano say I'm a bless your league, you know, what's in the career when you're Europe. The major complaint was never about transportation and your player salary. One come medical he complained about the pitch.
The pitch was so night.
We are still here complaining about the pitch. After Suleba, if you have bread or Bajina home in order than Hoka Crebino, he was still complaining. Or no on Shan and Moon career and Franco Babiano. Not all complaining pitch. Now, Yanami Busa, General, a dear pa and go through and son a guy can a licensing authority no jitum say place we you bet me a bo amana. Now Yenja pitch na some fanto. Do we think and do we know say place no or more career on a day to chacha injuries in the day. Karela de Kotoko place no. I'm just baffled as to why even Omoji to say place from Baba Bono. They should have been bold enough to no pitch with you. So more respect here regard here say a professional player pitch with impossible. Now so the Sunday special crab Baba on stadium. Forget about the publicity of the pitch say be anymore say. Yes, but the injuries are about 2 players we say no. I don't know you place crown on bebre age a beat you mama has a quick kilometer me as I recover my career. Now she pitch on my boss ball.
How? Don't go. I said me peja me mo get mamia.
Mr. Idrisu Euntoma, former director our NSC.
Okay.
On any professor Chumesi Chimansus ama akatuma mento. Okacha on that TV. Okacha Professor Chumesi say onima juma oye no.
Okay.
I know you need free cry.
Oh yeah, I know you.
So
you shamodum gina to go baby.
Okacha the straight say juma na oye no. I buy na do abetra.
Okay.
Baba Mr. Idrisu happy birthday.
Okay. Young wishing I wish you a happy birthday. With the direction of Referee Kala's heart, in Tamale here, it means you are spiritually powerful. So when you see the washrooms, Sergio, when you see the washrooms, you can't eat. So now they've been locked. Wow. Yeah, all Tamale, no, they are Kingsley Tamale. As we speak now, all the washrooms at Amstead have been locked. Aliu Mama Sports Stadium, AMST, have been locked. Sewuhuna Osimbe film. It's not. Tamale and a Kingsley, anyway, every ever. But I'm also once again, Mamincha, Minfancha Sunko, Emma, the former first family, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and wife Lodina Mahama. Nyankopon enkoso no nhyiramo wate nyame nhyiramo na menima so ameka de akyeremo onhyiramo no nyama koma so de emfa emamo de moye de mintimi enka nyame nhyiramo wate the former first family John Dramani Mahama and wife Lodina Mahama. Up next breaking news. na ɛbɛ wie a no mmienu DJ KA nso de ne deɛ ɛbɛbrɛ yɛn ɛda mu nyinaa se yɛbɛsan ne mu atrase akra mo